Hey, what's up, everybody? Why is it seem so dark? Oh yeah, that's right, because I changed my camera settings. I forgot about that. How's it going, y'all? Is this look good? How y'all feeling about the new, you know, settings I got here? Because I was trying to make it so this bright spot wasn't as extreme, but it doesn't really seem to be helping. Oh fuck. Hello, chat. How y'all doing? One man show. Greetings and salutations, my friend. Good to see you, man. What up, Mr. CCDV? Been a while, man. It's great to see you. Good evening, Kai and One Man Show. Rita's birthday today. No shit. Happy birthday, Rita. Happy birthday. Happy 29 years old, right? Mind being the resident drunk. I'm here for you. Awesome, man. Well, shit. I hope you have a good time while you're here. We're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff, but of course, we're gonna start with fun shenanigans and memes on the Instagrams. Turkish coffee. Relax my happy birthday wish. Oh, relay my happy birthday wishes to Rita, if she's about. I had way too much Turkish everything while I was in Iraq. I choose not to taste or drink anything from there now. Baby Outlaw, great to see you. I'm sad. Jesse and Jeff are leaving tomorrow, and we just spent our last night together in Texas. Ah, that is a bummer. Wait, just spent, but it's still that night if they're leaving tomorrow. So they're there still. So your phrasing is a little confusing here, Baby Outlaw. But Jesse and Jeff, hey-yo. Yes, happy birthday, Rita. Please don't be sad, Baby Outlaw. I have more than enough of that. That's right, One Man Show. I literally sold a really solid connection and friendship with Jessie this weekend, and I'm sad she's leaving, but plan to visit her in California sometime in the near future. That's awesome, Baby Outlaw. That intro music is actually an old video game cover. What? My intro music? An old video game cover? What video game, Steeg? Bruh, cannon fodder. Shit, I'm gonna have to look into that. Hold on, let me pull that up just so I can. Let me just write that down for myself. That's the wrong tab. Hold on, let me just write that shit down for myself because that's cool. Cannon fodder game? Okay. Cannon fodder, huh? Cool, thanks. I'll check it out, man. Pardon me. Yeah, bald fellas gotta accept the shine. This shit is on my forehead, though. I feel like it's still a little bright. I do have to adjust it because I see a little mist of sparkle right here from the fucking green screen. After work tomorrow morning. Can't actually see them tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, they're not spending the night with you. They're just out. Okay, I got you. Oh, that is kind of a bummer. Well, thanks for hanging out here, Baby Outlaw. Since you got to work, I bet you can't stay that long, but it's a pleasure having you. And yeah, Jesse and Jeff are awesome and a lot of fun. So that's nice that you got to meet them and hang out with them. I wasn't going to get on tonight, but I just can't resist such beautiful people. Thank you, everyone, for best birthday wishes. I love you all. Rita, we love you too. You are awesome and adorable and sweet as hell. And happy birthday. Shit, I wish I had some kind of I should get like a happy birthday clip. Because I don't have anything for like a happy birthday. But I do have some new stuff. I do have some new shit. Check it out. Watch this one. Wait, no. That's just a Okay, so I planned on following up the cancer clip with this one, but
where is that pussy cancer anyway? Well, we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer. Take that, cancer, and that.
Oh, that is good old Russell Crowe on South Park. Let me see. Is this the one? Whoop, there we go. Nope. A little bit. Right there. That should be good. Alrighty. So, cool. I'm glad to have you all here. Let's start. Let's have some fun. I got some stuff. I got some stuff for you guys here. Give me a minute. Let me pull it all up. How was everyone's weekend? Hope everyone had a good time. I know Baby Outlaw definitely did. Got to hang out with Jesse and Jeff all weekend. Probably check out a little WrestleMania. Thank you, Steeg. Yeah, Stieg is a sweetheart. Don't tell no one though. Hold on, let me see what's oh, that's right. I need to upload this clip that I'm gonna need for a story coming up here. Renders. There it goes. Racist supercut. Perfect. If y'all could drop a like before we forget. Whoop, there we go. Before I forget to ask again, because I will. But yeah, drop a like, share the stream, let people know where you're at, where you're hanging out, and come learn some stuff. Because I've got some interesting stories. And the first one I think I'm going to cover is the Silver Shamrock thing, because what's it called? It's not. I looked for articles about it, but there aren't any. No one's written any articles about it, which is crazy to me. It's insane that we see all these. That's actually maybe something worth noting, is that whenever we see some, oh, this person or this company did this racist thing, and oh my God, people are so mad. When that happens, we see, it blows up all over the place. But when something actually fucked up and racist happens, crickets for some reason. There's actual outrage, no articles about it. All these outrage journalists could totally jump on that shit, but they don't. I don't know why. But Thomas over at SFF 180 did a video about it, so I'm going to go over his video and discuss with you guys, what exactly happened with Silver Shamrock Publishing. Because when my friend told me, my friend was going to be in one of their anthologies. He was participating in an anthology that they were putting together for horror, because they were a horror publishing house. So she was participating in one of their anthologies, and she said, "I'm backing out. I'm not going to support this shit." And I said, "Girl, what the hell are you talking about?" And because as much as I'm wary of that kind of thing, I also trust her. So I asked her what's up, and she showed me, and I said, "Oh shit, that's bad." It's actually pretty bad. I'm still recovering from the weekend. Had tons of fun though. Managed to drive home without an accident. Drive home. Where'd you go? Where were you at, Mr. CCDV? Were you at WrestleMania? Oh, that felt good. Hey, Kitty Bear. Buenos dias, buddy. How's your side of the world going? I'm here when you all. I am here when you all do not think I am. What's shaking, Eric K? Great to see you. Thanks for hanging out, man. It is always nice to see you in here saying hi and stuff. You can chat with us. You don't have to just lurk. Just because you got no modding to do. Yeah, see, that's my go-to. I just assume Eric's always here. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I already looked at that badass shit. All right. And then, okay, did I share this one with you guys? This one's cute. This was cute. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Mute that too. All right. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Look. Absorbing the knowledge. He's just absorbing it. Oh, I love it. Let me see. Show true. I was here last night. I wasn't even here last night. What are you talking about? Yeah, see, Eric K. See, the ladies love seeing you on. Hold me like you did on Naboo, Rita. Don't knock it. That technique might work for him. That's true. That's true. What if he's got some kind of superpowers that the teacher doesn't know about? Teacher's like, this fucking guy. And then she's grading his paper like, he had to cheat. He got all of them right? Insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to pull this one up. Watch this shit. Watch this.
It was at this moment he fucked up.
Oh, there's no audio.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
This motherfucker.
It was at this moment that he knew. He
Not even
fucked up.
paying attention. He tosses his phone. Oh. Yo, fuck that. I would keep the fish after that. I'd be like, nah, fish. I was gonna catch and release. You lost me my phone. You're dead. Was it 2 nights ago? Yeah, it was Friday night. I was just fucking around, being a little, technicalities and all that. I drink too much to keep my calendar straight. Oh my god, this guy, dude. Hold on. So, this is dope. This is just a W. This is just a win for this guy. Look at this shit. The lowest ranked sumo competitor pulled off a massive upset to win a prestigious wrestling tournament. Then burst into tears because he was so. That's fucking nuts, dude. The dark horse, the lowest ranked motherfucker, did it. Way to go, man. Way to go. That's badass. That's some badass shit. Yo, check out this book. I guess this is a real book. Man, fuck this house. Man, fuck this house. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's fucking glorious, man. Glorious. Yeah, eat the fish for that one. That's right. Yeah, you're not. No. Catch and release my ass. The fish fault. The guy's an idiot. Yeah, it is. Oh, you got to get something out of it. You didn't get the pictures, so what you do is you take it home and you cook it up. I thought this one was pretty funny. It's kind of random. But White House announces Jen Psaki will be replaced by Grima Wormtongue. Oh my god. This one's super cool. I can't play the music. I'm gonna play it for a hot second so you can see what he's dancing to, but it's cute. Oh, yeah. But look at this bird rocking out. Fuck yeah. Cockatoos dance, dude. That's so awesome. They like straight up dance. This isn't the first video we've seen with the cockatoo dancing. Ay. Oh, that felt good. Let me see. This shit's funny.
There you are. All right,
This
you're
guy.
charged with stealing a Dolphin jersey. All right,
Motherfucker.
Allison Walker. There you are.
Motherfucker stole a Dolphins jersey. And he shows up to court in a
Stealing
Dolphins jersey.
Hmm.
Been robbing houses for 20 years.
Right,
Yeah,
Allison
fuck this
Walker.
house. What's up, Tim's Talk?
All right,
Howdy,
you're
brother. Good to see you.
charged
Captain Shrek.
with
Was
stealing
shaking
a
bacon.
Dolphin jersey.
Ay. This guy really
Right,
showed up to
Allison
court
Walker.
in a Dolphins jersey. Oh, that's fucking great. Of course, cats being cats. It's pretty much just the buzzing of the airplane, so I'm going to turn off the sound. But this guy notices. He's like, what the fuck? Look at the cat. Just hung out there until they landed. The cat just fell asleep up in the wing of the plane. What the fuck? The cat even comes out like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, yay. What is this one? I'm not gonna, not right now. That's Answers with Joe. That's because I wanted to circle back to that one. That's not for you guys. This is cool. That's a good dog. That's a good damn dog. They will always land on their feet. Yeah, I don't think it would matter at that height. The cat's like, it's okay, I got this. No, dog, that shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That's what I get for going for coach, right? You just stick you in the wing. This is my friend. She says there's $5 to $6 per gallon fuel prices are keeping some people off the streets, but the ones that are still out here, yeehaw! What's going on? Oh yeah, but look at these guys, straight out here doing donuts. All right, this is just a beautiful car. It ain't nothing else to that. Like, what the hell? Looks like it's straight out of the Batman cartoon. That motherfucker's real. Mick Foley laughing at the worst Stone Cold Stunner ever. All right, I'll come back to some of these other ones later, because there's a lot. Oh, there's another Will Smith one. This shit was prophetic. Okay, I don't know what the fuck, how this happened, but I want this cat. We're here giving the baby a massage. The cat looks up but doesn't stop. Does not stop massaging the baby. The cat just keeps going.
It was me.
The cat just keeps going. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, yo, this shit is wild. This shit had to be. Oh wait, this is in Boston. Look at this shit. Motherfucker tried to run that dude over. Fucked up his bike and shit. Look at this. That shit is out of control. Is there sound? Oh, no, I guess not. Of course not. They're across the street. But that was attempted homicide. I'm pretty sure that's how. Oh, there's another one over there. And then everyone's recording. So that shit. This is a typical day in Boston. And of course, we all heard about. I forgot to. Maybe I should have put this as a topic. No, we can just talk about it. About Elon Musk buying 10% of Tesla. I mean, not the 10% of Twitter. My bad, but almost 10%. 9 point some shit. 9.2 or something. Buying about 10% of Twitter. The banned ones rejoining the fight after Elon Musk buys Twitter. All right. And then this fucking goat right here. Look at this shit. Straight knocks down his buddy or brother or sister. A hyper motherfucker. And there's more. It's not the only time he does that either. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy right here. With the big old smile. One time I was on the subway, this girl fell asleep on my shoulder. Best moment of my life. All right, let me catch up here. Bugattis are pretty cool no matter what. Yeah, true. Hey there, how's it going, Nick? Good to see you. It's going great, man. Have you heard about this publishing thing with Silver Shamrock? We're gonna talk about that. The white car was out of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Oh, okay. That's why it looked all fantastical. Mwah. Much love, Rita. Thank you. Captain Nemo's car. I got cookies again, by the way. That's right. I think I had Tom Sawyer drove it. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I just thought it looked dope. Yeah, parkour. A parkour goat. What's this one? Oh, yeah, this bitch. Watch this shit. She's just petty asshole just knocking down a snowman for no reason. Let's just watch her eat shit one more time. Instant karma. So I knew I'd saved it twice. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Boop. There we go. All right. That's it on the Instagram for now. Let me just chat with you guys. Which one of those what's it called? Which one of those is you guys' favorite? Let me close this down. Start bringing up some links and whatnot. We're only half hour in. It hasn't been that long. She deserved that. Yep. She saw Frozen one too many times. There's only so many times one can tolerate. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh yeah, if someone was singing that, the goat definitely. If someone was singing that, I'd be like, "Fuck this snowman, dude." Snowman kiss my ass. Damn, my eyes look dark too. I do need to adjust the. I'll do it. I mean, I'm not gonna do it live. I'll do it tomorrow, but like I noticed before, my eyes were a lot brighter. And I know there are viewers who appreciate that. I'm thinking of you, ladies. All right. So I wanna. So check it out. Last week I played this for Drew when he came in, and it wasn't ready at all. I just had it, and I was like, I know the clip I need. But I'll play it real quick for you guys here. In its full glory. Hey, what's up, Imperious? Good to see you. Imperious, you're going to want to stick around once I get to... So I think I'm probably going to talk about the Silver Shamrock thing, and then I'm going to talk about a cognitive trick to catching your typos. So any writers in here are definitely going to... I'm probably going to clip both of those separately, clearly. But I'm probably going to clip both of those and put them up here. I still haven't made that Will Smith supercut. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm doing pretty good, man. Pretty good, Imperious. Chilling. Today turned into a mission of computer maintenance. I was going to do some shit. I ended up, like, my computer just wasn't, it wouldn't open certain programs and stuff. It didn't have enough memory. I said, man, fuck this. Now went to Best Buy and I got myself 32 gigs of RAM. It's because when I made this computer, when I built this computer, I skimped on the RAM. I did. I knew I was skimping too. I skimped on the RAM, and I went with 16 gigs. This time I went with 32, two 16 sticks instead of 2 8s like before. but I got 4 slots. So I dumped those 32s right next to my 8s. Now I've got 48. Got 48 gigs of RAM now. That's a 200% increase from what I had before. Well, I bought 200% more. So it's a 300%, right? Yeah, that's right. 300%. It's a 200% increase for a total of 300% of what it was. Okay, yeah. The phrasing was bad. Judging by flag, I think it's in Romania. Oh, the drop kick? Wherever it is, that guy's got the American spirit coursing through his veins. I'm no writer, just have ideas. I started off ideas, then I wrote them. That's how you end up being a writer. Although the phrase cognitive dissonance, cognitive is hard to remember how to spell. You got it. You nailed it. But yeah, cognitive dissonance is a thing. I actually have a clip because the thing is, maybe I'll just start talking about the Silver Shamrock thing right now and get into that because it's a whole discussion about racism and all this other stuff. I know kind of in our community we're used to dealing with that bullshit. Like people just call everything racist. They accuse us as being racist. Like people, these ignorant, dumb motherfuckers, like actual racist motherfuckers, accuse people like me and Demajani of being white supremacists, people like us. Just because we don't like your shit ass movies and we're gonna call you on your crap. And so I've got like, yeah, there's definitely some cognitive dissonance out there. Haven't done any writing for a couple months. Been busy with editing and publishing coursework. Nice. I mean, that's still good. I hear you, man. It's good stuff. Having different sets of RAM can slow down your PC. Having 4 the same kind is usually better. I know, but I mean, I didn't want to go, if I'm going to buy RAM, I didn't want to buy, like, if I have 2 8s, and I just get 2 more 8s, now I have 32 instead of, 48. More, generally more, I mean, it's still more. It's more. That's a good thing. But, pardon me. But, yeah, I know. I just didn't want to do like a minor upgrade. You know what I mean? I wanted it to last a little longer. I wanted to have a little more power. I do video editing, 3D, high resolution art, etc. And it's been chugging. My computer's been, I put this thing through the ringer. So it's been having some trouble for a couple months now. For a few months now, it's been having trouble. And with my let's say NF Truman, that got really hard. I haven't got to catch up on that. I have a lot to do on that, but I've been catching up on other things because of this fucking move. It set me back. But that was getting tough to work on. So a lot of things if I want this to be my workhorse, I needed to step it up a little bit more than that. For 18 years, I got pointed out in every racist class I took in the Army just because I shaved my head. I hear you, man. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Like, oh, just because you shave your head? Like, that's it? You could have gone, I guess, the Jada route. You're like, I have alopecia. You're making fun of someone with a disease. How dare you? You're a horrible person. Yada, yada. Or you could have come in like this here.
Category is people who annoy you. Niggers! Huh? Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right. Can we cut to,
Oh my god, fucking South Park, man. My ex-wife. Oh, your ex-wife was a devil too? That sucks, man. I guess that's why she's your ex. I think the next time, I think when I adjust my camera stuff, I'll just come here into StreamYard and test it out here, see how I look. Kitty Bear, I got 4 times 4 gigabytes, which will be replaced next month when I get my vacation money with 4 times 16 megabytes. Nice. That will max out the motherboard's limit of amount of supported RAM. Oh, really? That's as much as your motherboard can handle? Huh. I wonder how much mine can handle. Mine should be able to handle 4, 16, or 32 sticks because of the it was designed to be a powerhouse. My computer was spec'd out and built by computer hardware quality assurance team at Blizzard Entertainment. So yeah, they set me up real nice. Do feel much better now. Good, man. I'm glad. So I'm wondering how much it could take, but I wanted to boost. I know it's ideal to have the same kind of RAM as much as possible, but I don't know, man. That's just not where I'm at right now. I'm kind of doing the most with what I got, and got to figure it out from there because I have a lot of art to do, and I have not been able to do it as quickly as I would like to because my computer was too slow. With a faster computer, I can work faster, and because it's been a bottleneck. It's been a bottleneck for me, and I haven't been able to really perform on the level that I need to. And so, like today when shit just stopped opening, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going to Best Buy right now." I wasn't even going to wait. I wasn't even going to order it on Newegg or Amazon, wait for it to get here in a couple of days or in a week. No. I just went straight to Best Buy, handle it. It's just been slowing me down more and more and more and more. And so, if I move, where can I be? This shit, whatever. I guess I'll just deal with that right now. No, that shit is bugging me. Why is it so intense? It's so intense. Let me see if I can fuck with it right now. My PC has stuff in it no longer being made. My processor can't be replaced. Ooh. How old's your PC? It sounds kind of old now. It's got some years on it. Here, I want to throw a little something on for you guys. So I've got a minute or so to do this here. All right. You guys know what time it is. It may be a little early. Maybe a little early for this, but
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
oh yeah, that's better. See? That's better. I just needed to take a second. That's all. Oh yeah. My PC has stuff. Oh yeah. I had gaming computer a couple years ago. I just have an off-the-shelf laptop now. It works for me. Yeah, I couldn't with that because I wouldn't be able to do my work, my actual work. When did Witcher 3 come out? I got this PC because of it. Oh. Witcher 3. $2007. Oh, wow. That's why it maxes out where it does. 2007. Dark, man. Really dark. Oh, you haven't seen that one, Mr. CCDV? Yeah, it's pretty dark. But, it's kind of very much in the spirit of Walmart. 7 years ago, right when Intel Core i7 went out of production, I got it for $50. Ooh, nice. I mean, shit, a savings is savings. A saving is a savings is a savings. Make me 3 years younger than Jesus. I'm a cancer kid virgin. What? I'm a cancer kid virgin? Witcher 3 in 2015. Oh, okay. I looked up Witcher 3. It said 2007. Let me get rid of this here because I have this up because I was adjusting my camera. Okay, so let me see. Let me pull this up because, like I said, there are no articles. It's weird. So weird. There's no articles. So strange. There are no articles about this. So I should have timestamped some of this. Hold on. Let me look ahead here. Let me try to find. So because he kind of in the beginning, Thomas here gets into, and if y'all don't know Thomas from SSF 180, he seems like a decent dude, but he also seems way left. A little bit of, you'll see. But the thing is, let me break down the situation for everyone here first. Let me break down what happened, since most of y'all aren't really in the book like space. So there's this publishing company, Silver Shamrock Publishing, and they were a horror publishing house, and they were supposed to be like a bastion of allowing people to essentially fuck the snowflakes was kind of the wrangle. I don't think that's really how they came at it, but that's pretty much where they were coming from. And we all understand that these whiny little bitches just want to cry about everything. Everything hurts my feelings. Oh my God. Can you please put content warnings on everything? Okay, well, like essentially like a content warning, I would say, like a TV rating. If you got some really fucked up shit in there, maybe consider putting that at the front. But it's like, I've seen people ask for content warnings for ridiculous shit. It's pathetic. But like really violent, fucked up things, yeah, throw it in there. I don't plan on having any of that kind of thing in my books, so I don't think I'll ever need a content warning. But first time I saw the video, oh, okay, that's your first time seeing it. Oh, that's a favorite around here. I think that was Witcher 2. I looked up Witcher 3. I don't know. Maybe I typed 2 by accident. The BC before that was 13 years old. Damn, bro. I guess you're not much of a PC gamer. Bane Books is much better than any other publishing house. Bane Books. What makes them? Why is Bane Books better? I'm gonna look them up. What's cool about them? But while you get back to me on that, depending on how much cash I get at the end of the year, I might buy a brand new one. Also, it depends on how many teeth I have left. I might need dentures by the end of the year. Oh man. Okay, well that is kind of that's a choice you got to make. Manaria Hope, bienvenidos. I'm guessing that Pete's done. Pardon me. Pete's all wrapped up over there. Then, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, Pete was talking about Bigfoot and stuff. Yo, I want to start talking about more Bigfoot and some of this, some of these other things that are kind of out there that I haven't got to. Like I found this great Bigfoot channel that I've linked to Ords and Pete. And so I want to talk about that stuff. But essentially this place, Silver Shamrock Publishing, they do horror stuff. They publish horror things and whatnot. But then they done and published this book here. Where is it? There it is. Yo, look at this shit. Look at this. The White Plague Chronicles. The White Plague Chronicles is the name of this book that they were gonna publish. And I say they were gonna publish because Silver Shamrock Publishing doesn't exist anymore. doesn't exist. Let me pull up their website. You want to see how much they don't exist? Watch this. Does not exist anymore. Oh, a Squarespace site. Squarespace. Here's an advertisement for Squarespace. So yeah, Silver Shamrock Publishing is kaput. They're gone. They ain't no more. They straight shuttered all their shit. And they released all their authors, you know, and they said, okay, we're done. We're done. They just bailed. Hail, author Stephen Walton. Good to see you. Yo, we're talking about book shit, man. I don't know if you're in the loop with this whole Silver Shamrock thing. Have you heard what I'm talking about? Lots of conservative sci-fi, military science fiction is good on Bane. Oh, interesting. Conservative sci-fi, okay. And military sci-fi, conservative sci-fi. Now you insulted me. I have over 300 games in my Steam library. Oh, that's and you play the same like 4 like the rest of us, right? We all have 300 games in our library. I do love Bigfoot. Oh yeah. I love that there's been, and people have been opening up about Bigfoot sightings more and more and more nowadays. So we're getting more stories. Oh, there's some Bigfoot talk coming in the future. I want to talk about Bigfoot in the near future, but tonight we're talking about other stuff. And just because the PC is old doesn't mean it's good. Correct? Isn't good. Okay, got you. Isn't good. Okay, I understand. Hey, Courtney, good to see you. What happened to them? Well, what happened to them is they shuttered everything. They just closed everything down. If you're talking about, I think you're talking about Silver Shamrock Publishing, not Bigfoot. Okay, please inform me, sir. Okay. Hey, Phil. Okay, y'all. Let's check it out. Check it out. Silver Shamrock Publishing. If you go to their website, they're gone. They're gone. There's no more of them anymore. And they like this all happened in the last few days. In less than a week, this all happened because they were going to publish this book right here, The White Plague Chronicles. The White Plague Chronicles. Now, so we're all used to dealing with racists calling us racist because we don't like their fucking garbage. And they say, you know, we're white supremacists. They'll call black people and Latinos white supremacists and racist and all this crap just because that's all they've got. They can't actually debate on reason or fact. They play the victim and then they point the finger, which is funny enough what he delineates here. But anyway, we'll get into Thomas talking about that in a minute. But the White Plague Chronicles, this shit is about somebody creates a virus to kill all white people. Already, there are problems. Already, it's bad. Someone creates we hear a lot of bullshit. People claiming shit is racist. This shit is racist. This shit is straight up racist. Like, oh, they're trying to kill all the white people. And then, of course, and so it also reveals in the plot that the people trying to stop the thing are going to fail and it's going to mutate and et cetera, et cetera. And so when I talked to my friend about this, I said, what the hell? Actually, I'm going to leave it up. I said, what in the hell? Like, no, that's okay. In fiction, we are supposed to create allegory. If that's the thing he wants to talk about. And the fucked up thing is, like, okay, hold on. Let me show you guys Thomas, because you guys don't know Thomas. This is Thomas. This is Thomas from SSF 180. Now, I'm willing to bet Thomas cannot walk through the ghetto. He can't. He cannot walk through any ghetto anywhere. And any black or Latin friends he has probably can't either. He's I mean, come on, this guy. There's no way. But oh yeah, whoops, this thing. But hold on, I forgot actually why that was pertinent. Something about the walk through the gate. Anyways, it'll come back to me. But this racist shit, he does a great job of breaking down some of the issues, but we're supposed to do allegory here. And so my friend who I found this out from is white too. Oh, that's right, the fucked up thing. So this guy can't walk through the ghetto, I was saying. So this guy can't walk through the ghetto, but so he probably hasn't talked to any black people that have said what I've actually heard some say. I've actually heard some people, I gotta be careful with my wording here. I've heard some say that all people of the same color as Thomas here are evil. They're born evil, and they are just, that's just, they're bad, and that the world would be a better place without any of them. I have heard this out of someone's fucking mouth, and they meant it. They believed it. So that's a real sentiment that's out there. That's a real sentiment. He tries to say that it's like an alt-right dog whistle or whatever. No, there are some people who really believe that shit, just like there are some people out there who believe the opposite. You know what I'm saying? They believe, like, it's that's when you're dealing with a racist person. Racists believe this kind of shit. And so this book, like I was saying about allegory, this book may be trying to have that discussion or some shit, but they went about it all the wrong ways. You create allegory. You don't say literally, well, this virus is supposed to kill all the whites. No, that's bad writing. I don't give a shit what's what. Like, that is bad writing. You're supposed to create allegory. In my novel, I've got everyone has little, they have a brand that is a it says genetically what they're capable of, etc. So it's a genetic tag. And that serves as the allegory for some of the messages I'm trying to get across here. It does, I don't get into sex or gender or color, like sex or sexual orientation, sexual orientation or gender or the color of anyone's skin, any of that shit. I don't know. My book has everyone, all colors, all heights of people. I've got a short guy, I got a tall guy, I got women, I've got men's, I got all spectrum of colors and sexual orientations. I got a variety. But that label is what serves as the allegory. This shit doesn't bother with that. And so when my friend told me, and I showed me the description, I'll show you all the description right now because he goes over it. I'll show you the description. When I saw this, I was flabbergasted. I could not believe, I was like, no shit. They really done did that. Thank you, author Stephen Wallen. I appreciate that. Yeah, let people know where you're hanging out, what's going on. Let me see. Okay, let me catch up here a little bit and see what we've got. Got Black Desert Online 2019. I left the game last year with 21k hours on it. Damn, bro. I've got Black Desert Online, but I never actually started up on it. For a while, it wouldn't even update for me. I was so pissed. But yeah, played tons of games, but I do have to admit, once I fully finish them with all endings and achievements, I will no longer play them. Well, if you conquered a game, that makes sense. Cracker 19, get your boosters. You think it would be a bestseller? Fuck no, dude. No, it destroyed the publishing company. They're gone now. They're gone because of this. Honestly, it would have been hard to recover from that. I think it was Margaret Thatcher who said something to the effect of, if you stoop to insults, you have a single political argument left. I wouldn't be lucky enough to be killed. That's a good one. Margaret Thatcher. I wouldn't be lucky enough to be killed by that virus. I have too much indigenous American in me. Well, that's the thing, that the book says, the description says that they fail to prevent the virus from being released, and then it mutates and whatnot. So essentially what I would see happening is because, of course, the premise is utter nonsense. But if you could create a virus that targeted people by their nationality, it would gradually mutate as it affects people who are mixed race and eventually kill everyone. Kidding serious, Kwanzaa Osadehefo vibes from this? No clue. Sorry, buddy. Race is a social construct. It's made up. That book is ironically racially essentialist in its premise. I'll walk where the hell I want to walk. Thomas was never issued a ghetto passport, Thomas. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. I grew up in Compton. I can walk through the neighborhood. He probably can't. Yeah. Yeah. He's a really nice guy, but he would not be able to handle the ghetto. Any ghetto. Considering how many hominids have interbred, I think there's a fair case for human races. Frankly, I like my sapien Neanderthal status. Well, you got a little shit, what's the other one? We're finding the other ones. Damn, it's not coming to me right now. Thank you, Mr. CD. Thank you, Mr. CCTV. I appreciate it, man. And unfortunately, I'm pulling from mine because I know mine the best, and I can delineate all the points. But I know there are other books out there that are like that are like mine, where you can find everything under the sun. I find it ironic that loony lefties don't believe anyone on their side can be racist when they're the ones who believe racists are on every corner. Yep, I've got a little clip about that from one of my old videos for a couple years ago, or a year ago. About a year ago, I think. They tried the same thing with Why the Last Man, completely forgetting that gender ID is supposed to be a social construct and that biology doesn't exist. I think everyone under 6 feet should die and keep tripping over them. I'm sure those precious principles will stop the bullet from entering the back of your head as you're kneeling in front of the massive grave. Yeah, right. I'm sure it's gonna do a lot that they're not consistent with their beliefs. Not at all. Okay, if I wasn't evil before, I sure as shit am now. When I was in London, a school trip, walked into a bar owned by a Boy George. Not where I wanted to be, but they did point me in the right direction for the restaurant I was looking for. It's Boy George. I don't know who Boy George is. I'm sorry. Denisovan. Fuck. Thank you, Steven. You're right. Denisovan is exactly who I was trying to think of. So let's watch. Let's actually watch. Let's actually watch Thomas here. He's gonna read this to us because fuck it, why not?
Is running out. An unknown terrorist organization has their hands on a previously unidentified virus that is far deadlier than Ebola, and even more sinister, as this horrific disease is genetically targeted to kill only the members of the Caucasian race. Two retired Black Ops specialists named Ryan O'Toole and Joey Hotsko
All right. He takes a minute to laugh here. Rightfully so. Those names are trash. Those names are trash, bro. Hotsko? What the fuck? What? Those names were terrible. Those were terrible names. And rightfully, he laughs. So, once he gets it together, he's back.
Into the position of being humanity's last hope. These aging combat vets have been recruited into a secret international organization known only as the Association. Their mission, to do whatever it takes to stop the
Good one, Thomas. Well done.
virus from being released. Together,
Hold on now. What about India? They're the brothers of the Caucasian race. Do they die too? Well, Caucasian is a misnomer since it refers to people from the Caucasus, from the Caucasus region. White people, not Caucasian. That actually, calling people Caucasian is like how they talk about all this white, like, dominance and the right writing of history and supremacy and all that shit. That actually falls into that shit. Calling people the term Caucasian to refer to white people is a part of that. It stems from that, from these racist beliefs. I don't remember the details right now, but yeah, it's not. I don't remember who I don't remember who the fuck coined that term, but that's where it stems from. So my curry fever. Where does white end and non-white begin? It's totally arbitrary. Oh yeah. And he and Thomas correctly states that in his video. He says this is stupid. The premise is stupid because we know scientifically that shit ain't how it works. It's just not how it works. And he's right. And you're right. Yeah. It's fucking dumb. I am dramatic. Kai is wise. Oh, thank you.
They must travel from the backwater rivers and jungles of Borneo to the scorching desert outback of Tasmania to the politically and religiously charged hotbed on the streets and back alleys of Israel.
I'm going to pause right there because just hearing that part right there, you can tell this fucking writer was just trying to hit all the like political hot spots as he's going through his book on his like adventure with these guys with the shitty names. This writer's just trying to hit all those, and also outback of Tasmania. Anyway,
but will they succeed in stopping the madmen responsible?
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
No. Oh, okay. Well,
so I think here he breaks down he makes fun of his Is that no? It's a little further up. Okay.
To more than just two old men with Viagra virus will be even worse than feared, mutating and evolving into a worst case scenario. Worst case. I think you mean worst case with a T. Where governments will fall. World order will rise in what will ultimately become known as the collapse.
Can I move this?
Prepare yourself for a journey into the heart of darkness and beyond.
Okay, so...
Okay. Right? Pure, but science, straight up. I mean, actual purity are pure eugenic pseudoscience, straight up.
Mm-hmm. That's what you're talking about. It's completely arbitrary. Where'd you go, Sam or Nick? It's pseudoscience, completely arbitrary bullshit. You don't know Boy George Culture Club? Hey man, I'm too young for that shit. I'm sorry. I've heard of Boy George. You know, is he gay or something? What's the deal? Because I remember that being kind of where I missed one. One of the messages? Son of a bitch. Boy George. Karma Chameleon. Oh, Karma Chameleon. Okay, don't tell me you never heard that song. Culture Barbarian. Oh, that's what it says? Karma Chameleon? I thought I was saying Karma Chameleon. I didn't know it was Karma Chameleon. 120 years ago, the Irish were not considered white. Yep. That's right. Oh, that felt good. Nor were Persians, and some of them are blonde and blue-eyed. It's completely mixed up. Yeah, and in the Middle East, there are people of all different skin colors, eye colors, etc. That place is a lot more diverse than than a lot of people imagine, actually, because throughout the centuries, different nations have come through and conquered and taken over and set up shop and etc. It's just been excuse me. So yeah, over the centuries, it gets really so yeah. It's completely arbitrary, like he just said right here. There's already a virus. You're the same age as me, Kai. Oh yeah, cool.
I mean, say someone is the child of and let's also Tasmanian desert outback.
Yeah, this is funny.
I'm sorry, the Tasmanian what?
It's funny because there ain't no Tasmanian outback.
I think you mean that other island, the big one just slightly north of Tasmania. Yeah, that's where you'll find an outback.
Yeah,
unlike
that's
Tasmania,
an outback
where they have rivers and mountains and rainforests.
Look at the difference. It's night and day. I looked on Google Earth for when I was writing my book to see if I got the terrain right in Colorado, in the specific part of Colorado I was in. I just went Google Earth and I zoomed in on specifically the part I was traveling through, and I went, okay, So that's what the vegetation and terrain is like there. Cool. Now I know. So it's probably pretty. I haven't been there. It's probably pretty accurate because I looked on Google Earth. This motherfucker doesn't even get the outback. There's only one outback. It's not in fucking Tasmania. But so, um, anyway, Thomas goes and kind of like rips him apart. But he does. Oh shit! I don't know where the timestamp is for explaining where he explains like he explains that essentially it's this whole idea that there's people that want to like kill all people of white and light skin. So I don't know with the YouTube. I'm trying to watch the phrasing here, but he's saying that everyone that wants to kill all the whiteys, that's that whole concept comes from white supremacy, and that essentially these white supremes, they have that in the way. What they do is they have that idea that these other people want to kill them all, and so eliminate their way of life, and so they are right in like retaliating preemptively. But what's funny about that is that he calls that an alt-right dog whistle, but could consistently we see the opposite. Consistently we see people who call themselves people of color crying and bitching and complaining and pointing the finger at other people, calling them prejudiced and racist and all this other shit, when they're actually the ones doing the thing. They go, you're doing it. No, you're the motherfucker doing it. And so that's what's when he lays it out that way. I'm like, okay, I can tell on the political spectrum where Thomas sits, but I also I'm not surprised, like I said, yeah, kind of a little bit of a goober. No way he can walk through any kind of a ghetto. He only ever probably deals with the most tamest, brainwashed of non-white people. People in Tasmania do have two heads, though. Their head and the shrunken head that they carry with them. There's no Tasmanian outback. Oh, cool. See, the Australian vouches for Thomas there. Let me see. As far as I know, there's only one pure human race left. It's on an island where no one is allowed to go. They eat anyone getting on the island. The rest of the world is all mixed up. No one is pure. Well, I mean, they might not even be pure. Pure, whatever pure means. If you mean like no Neanderthal DNA, no Denisovan DNA, no other whatever's, like, I don't know. I know the island you're talking about. And yeah, people are, it's a no-go zone. If you end up there, you're going to die. Tasmania is so small that its outback is a sand pit in a preschool playground. Greetings, Dr. Forbin Colossus. Kai hath pulled Thomas ghetto pass. He never had a ghetto pass. He's right about the things that he's saying generally, but and he does a really great job of delineating the situation, the publishing house, the problem, the book, why it's an issue, etc. He does a great job with all that. It's just that when he starts getting into politics, I'm like, you're starting to fall apart a little bit here. But that's not really the part that we're focused on. But I do have a clip of exactly that. He'll get a Hugo Award. It has to be political because there are so many writers out there that don't get nominations. Right? I didn't get no nomination. But look, this is what I'm talking. This is the kind of thing that I'm going to get some water while this plays. Because a little more than a year ago, I did this video on this dumb bitch. This dumb racist bitch that, well, shit, I'll just let y'all motherfuckers watch it. Because while he's saying that it's a white, like it's an alt-right dog whistle to make other people, to make themselves the victim so that they can lash out at others, we're going to watch the exact opposite. What's up, Proper? Yeah, dog, we're talking about some shit. They attack choppers with bow and arrows and spears, but they are all inbred. Well, inbred, we don't know how big their population is, so not necessarily. All right, so check this out. This is a video I did a while back, and I just cut out a few snippets from it, but I'll be right back.
Walk around the world wrong. people shit. Yo, it's in their DNA. It's in their DNA. White women would not be white women if they did not know how to play the victim.
I noticed you referred to African Americans. What exactly is your problem?
How much time you got, buddy? Where would I start? Well,
White women would not be white women if they did not know how to play the victim. But do it, like, bro. But do it. I'd rather a white woman speak out about something, right? Get it wrong and say, you know what? I'm gonna correct that. You right. That was wrong. And then go about her day. Like, I'm not even asking y'all to say nothing, because the fact that, I mean, I am a light-skinned black woman, right? I'm small, I'm skinny, I'm not intimidating, right? Like, I feel like I am real palatable to, and I'm not necessarily coming in nobody's DMs, like, coming for them, but I am trying to educate in, like, a kind way, you know what I'm saying? I try to be kind in my education of others, of white bookstagrammers. Guys, find the Addie. Find the address. She's in Texas. I'm not gonna find her or anything. I'm not even asking y'all to say nothing, but when you don't say anything at all, you're suspect, bro. But do it. I'd rather a white woman speak out about something, right? Get it wrong and say, you know what? I'm gonna correct that. You right. That was wrong. And then go about her day. Like, I'm not even asking y'all to say nothing, because creating a space where people actually feel safe. Not racist, though. I don't want racists to feel safe here.
oh, sweet irony.
I want to fight her, honestly. I woke up this morning, I chose violence. Do we understand that silence is violence? Like, I woke up this morning, I chose violence.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So that's my little supercut. I just got pieces of it. Apparently, yeah, called it. Why women are the bane of humanity. Bring back dueling. Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people hide behind the fact that, behind assault laws and being able to sue people and shit to be absolutely terrible. But if, like, fighting words, that term fighting words, that is a legal terminology that is it's not covered by free speech. If you use fighting words, free speech does not cover you. You're gonna get your ass kicked. So if someone if someone expresses an intent to harm and make themselves a threat to you, them's fighting words. You're allowed to fuck them up. The thing is, people will walk that line. They'll beat around the bush. And if you could get your ass beat for slipping like that, for saying the wrong thing, for etc., if that was common thing, like, no, you're allowed. Oh, witness, you're allowed to fight. People would shut the fuck up. People will watch their mouths, and they'd be like, oh, nope, I'm not going to say I'm going to be actually respectful. I'm not going to be an asshole, because you're going to get your ass beat. So yeah, we don't necessarily need dueling. But if just physical combat was allowed, I would beat some motherfucking respect into some people. Some people need it. Some people need to get the shit kicked out of them so that they understand how to treat other people. It's pathetic that maybe their parents are trash, like this bitch that we just watched a clip of. She probably has trash parents, but or else she wouldn't have turned out like such a piece of shit. To have meat on her bones for me, yeah, skinny. I sense serious issues in the force. I think I'm attracted to her. Hey, Tony Nassar, good to see you, man. Hey, I got something for you. You know what it is. Never fought a colored person in my life. That's not a you. Colored is not a. You can't call people colored, bro. I mean, I know you're not in the United States, but I guess it is kind of an American thing, though. That terminology, that phrasing, ran into an a-hole's colored person. Yeah, right. Because honestly, it's different in your part of the world, man. It's different. Strangely, she's. I mean, like she's kind of cute, but as soon as she's a cunt, she's very unattractive. You all need better taste. Yeah. PJ, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. How you doing, man? People are too used to not getting slapped, not getting a slap. Yeah. If I could knock you the hell out for saying the wrong thing, people wouldn't be like, what are you gonna do? They literally say that shit. People say, what are you gonna do about it? If insinuating, or let's say if prompting somebody to fight was legal precedent for a fight, people would shut the fuck up. If but no, it's not like that. If I were governor of California, I would make it like that, though. People would watch their fucking mouth in the state. They would say what they're gonna say, but you know what? If you're being an intentional asshole and goading somebody into a fight, goading somebody into punching you, they're allowed to punch you. Yeah, get fucked, bitch. Get fucked. No love triangle with the ghetto rat. Yeah, that bitch is ratchet. One once challenged the whole bar, yelling support for the other sports team. This was 2 weeks after someone else was beaten to death doing that. What a dumb fuck. I got into a fight with another Latino at school. He was a jackass. He'd been fucking with me all year long. What do you think of Elon becoming major shareholder of Twitter? I didn't mention that earlier, but I fucking love it. I'm stoked. I was hoping he would do that. Tall and thick. Yeah, girls gotta have some curves. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked on that. It's not the end. He's not done buying Twitter stock. I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy the entire platform outright. And these, little crybaby ass bitches aren't gonna have no place there. I commented on some dumb piece of shit that was all, I write terms and conditions for Twitter and I can't work for Elon. I'm quitting. I said goodbye to all the losers that have been destroying our society. That little bitch is gone already. Just a 10% shareholder, like 10% stake. Biggest shareholder, he just becomes the biggest shareholder, and this little bitch up and quits. I can't work for Elon Musk. Fuck off then, loser. You're exactly the problem. Fucking pieces of shit like you are the reason that Elon Musk is buying Twitter. Because you've been running it into the fucking ground. Talk shit, get hit. Yep. See, that's ghetto rules right there. That's the thing. Once you get up into higher class society, people be like, I'm gonna sue. If you hit me, I'll sue. But they're doing things to make you hit them. They're pretty much goading you. They want to be able to sue you, and they're doing things. They're being racist or prejudiced or do that, but then they're flipping it. And so yeah, talk shit, get hit. Share the link. Thank you, Steven. Apparently that Twitter mod was a troll account. Oh well, either way, doesn't matter. It's still fuck all those loot, because that's what's gonna happen, troll account or not. That's real shit. That's why my comment was goodbye to all the losers that have been, because yeah, maybe he wasn't really that guy, but those motherfuckers are there. Those motherfuckers are there for real. They're actually there in Twitter. They believe that shit. They believe Elon Musk is some kind of evil. They're just dumb bitches. And so that guy may have been sarcastic, or he may have been, bullshitting, but the sentiment was real. The sentiment that he was putting out there was real. There are motherfuckers at Twitter that's how they're going to feel. That's what they're going to say. They're going to look for a quick burst of attention before they leave, because, they got to tell everyone how virtuous they are. I'm not working for Elon Musk. My morals won't allow me to. And then they'll peace out. Good. Fuck them. A troll account, whatever. That's fine. I know a guy that committed to suicide by a bar fight after we got back from Iraq in 2003. Oh man, that's rough. But also, if you're gonna go out, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna go out somehow, that's a pretty badass way to go out in comparison to like the other options of taking yourself out. Elon is an example of a single person can make a difference. Yup. Hell yeah, man. I believe that wholeheartedly. I choose not to be that guy. Mod or not, the point still stands. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have to be a mod to be right about what he's saying. Steven, interesting stream with memes earlier. Oh yeah, man, I missed that, Steven. I wanted to watch it. I hope it's still up. I'll try to check it out later. But yeah, man, yeah, I choose not to be that guy. Like I was saying earlier, I think because Steven wasn't here for this. My day turned into cleaning up and upgrading my computer. I did the whole compressed air. You know, I cleaned up with the compressed air, got some gunk out of the fans and whatnot, and upgraded my RAM. So back to being a little beastie now, because it was getting a little loose in the what's the phrasing? A little thin in the tooth or some shit like that. Damn. I was getting a little, it was wearing down a little bit. It was wearing down. The performance was declining. In my youth, I wanted to go out fighting. Now I want to go out standing up. So when they find me, I am standing and fall over when they touch me. That's pretty badass. You want to go out like Whitebeard from One Piece. Spoilers. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But that's how he dies. Standing up, holding his weapon like a boss. With a hole in his chest. He's just like, and then he dies like that. The bad motherfucker, Whitebeard. Loosey goosey. Long in the tooth. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Forbin Colossus. Kai, when I grow up, I want to be you, bro. Hey, man, you can be me. You just got to cut your hair and learn some martial arts. And you're there. Ay. So yeah, if y'all want to drop a like, share the stream. I see we got more people in here now. Say hi in the chat. I want to say hi to whoever's hanging out. But I think I'm going to move on from this. You know, Thomas is a good guy, and if we get into the politics stuff, I don't want to like be putting him down for saying silly things. But because he did a great job, pretty much delineating the whole situation in this video, since there's no fucking articles about it. But Thomas from SFF 180, just out of good Samaritanness, I'm going to drop his link in the chat here in case anyone's interested in checking out Thomas. He reviews sci-fi books, no spoilers, etc., etc. Thomas from SFF 180. So yeah, if you're interested, curious about what he's got with his content and whatnot, there you go. If not, then that link is just gonna scroll on up and you're gonna forget about it. No big deal. Huh? Really? All right. So yeah, that's why Silver Shamrock is gone. That's why they disappeared. Is that book, that controversy, all that shit that happened. All the authors pulled out. Every author essentially that worked with them was like, nope, everyone backed out. They're gone now. No more Silver Shamrock Publishing. So yeah, that's actually, I think I'm gonna save this video onto like a real playlist here. I'll put it here. Yeah, there we go. It was on my watch later for specifically this purpose here. But yeah, that was a good video by Thomas. You did a good job. So let me pull up the next article. This one is writing related, actually. This is still writing related. But there we go. Okay, writing related. Where is it? There it is. Effective cognitive method to catching typos. I need the fuck out of this. And this is going to be number 3. This is going to be number 4. Fuck off. fuck off. What? Kiss my ass. A brown ass. This motherfucker right here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Fucking New York Times piece of shit. All right. Okay, there we go. That was easy. That was easy. Nice. Okay. It's funny. So you know when you get those alerts that say you've reached your limit, you can't read any more articles for free. What you do, all you got to do, reload the page and then hit the little X. Don't let it finish loading. Before it's done loading, it'll load the page and then it won't give you that extra alert. Fun fact. The lovely Sherry has arrived at last. Buenas noches, Sherry. You have been missed. My heart has longed for you since Friday. Buenas noches. Y bienvenidos. My spirit animal is the octopus. Really? Interesting. I don't know why I always imagined that like everyone would just have a land animal. Your spirit animal, your spirit octopus is just swimming around the air. Like, yeah, bro, I don't need water. I'm a spirit animal. Probably up beside the jukebox when I die. Kai is my spirit animal. Thanks, Steven. I hope I don't, get you into any trouble, jumping into people's yards, killing their chickens, nothing like that. Bro, okay, hold on, y'all. I grew up with chickens. And so in the mornings, my mom would be like, hey, go get some eggs. So we'd go get some eggs, and we'd come back and we'd have eggs. But I grew up with chickens. I was on Instagram. This dumb motherfucker tried to... Hold on. I'm just going to show you how fucking stupid this person is. Motherfucker tried to... Oh, my God. Hold on. I can't believe people are this fucking dumb. Okay. What? Why is it so small? It's weird. What the fuck? It's the wrong one? Oh yeah. Okay, let me see if I can find it. It was about eggs. Where is it? Son of a bitch. All right, whatever. This fucker says. Let me see if I can find the first one here. Fuck. Where is it? They're called chickens. Okay, I grew up with chickens as well, buddy. They never lay eggs. They end up flying away. That's what he says. I mentioned that I grew up with chickens because someone mentioned eggs in this post about growing crops in your front yard. And, hold on. Let me, so this guy, someone mentioned something about chickens, about raising chickens. And I said that I grew up with chickens, so we always had eggs and stuff. This motherfucker says, I grew up with chickens as well, buddy. They never lay eggs. They end up flying away. I said, yeah, they fly away if you don't clip their fucking wings. Also, yeah, chickens lay eggs. Chickens lay eggs all the time. Roosters don't. Roosters don't lay eggs. Did this fucking moron just have a bunch of roosters? Like, oh, why aren't they laying any eggs? I've been lied to all this time. What the fuck? He says chickens don't lay eggs. They just fly away. What a dumb motherfucker. All right, I'll be smoking because they will cremate me while playing the song and the roof is on fire. That's awesome. My spirit animal is the octopus. Okay, we got Sherry here. I want to be buried so I can come back as a zombie. Yeah, you can't come back as a zombie if you're cremated. So you gotta think ahead. Such language, Kai. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm foul mouthed, especially when someone is so stupid that they say chickens don't lay eggs. This motherfucker really said chickens don't lay eggs. What the fuck? He says they just fly away. Oh my god. People are dumb. I died when I was 10. Sure, it was only 2 minutes, but technically made me a zombie. Oh, nice. It makes you. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I would say that too. I'd be like, yeah, I'm a zombie. I died already. I haven't been able to write in several years now. I'm glad you guys can. Well, you know, these days we've got text to speech. You could always text to speech. And then you could co-author a book if you've got someone doing the writing or the edits and things like that. If you collaborate with someone, that's an option. Let me see. Yeah, are you laughing at chickens don't lay eggs? I couldn't believe when I read that shit. Jesus, chickens don't lay eggs. I grew up with chickens as well, buddy. They never lay eggs. They end up fly away. He says, bro, eggs grow on plants. Oh my god. Let me see. You're in club, out of body experience 10 years ago. Oh, that's badass. Wait, what? Kitty bear? It's only 2. That's different. That's different than an out of body experience. That's a near death experience or an actual death experience. I choose blue whale. I don't know. Can you choose your spirit animal? I don't know what my spirit animal is. Shout out, join the club at antibiotic. Yo, tell. Would you like to share about your out of body experience? That sounds fascinating. I have friends who have experienced that. The best thing about whiskey is that I can be out of body all the time now. No out of body experience for me. All I remember is is a big black nothing and a peaceful feeling. I've heard that from someone who's died before. So great to see you as well. Augie, what up, Augie? Good to see you. What came first, the chicken or the egg? According to this guy, neither. For sure, the chicken. I ate the chicken when she was off her lay. Saturday. I meant the angels. They were terrifying. Let me see if I'm interpreting this message correctly. How sad for you. I meant, well, everyone has their own experience, man. It's not necessarily happy or sad. It is what it is, man. I meant the angels. They were terrifying. All right. I'm pretty sure you mean you met the angels. And anytime I've heard people talk about meeting like an angel, they're not terrified. So, who did you meet? Were they angels? Because angels are not usually terrifying. I need to get some sleep. Chat, remember to share this link. Support Kai. Thank you all. Have a great night. Thank you, author Stephen Wall. And you sleep tight, brother. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. It's always a pleasure to see you in here, man. And yeah, if you have a topic that you feel very strongly about, Stephen, I'd love to have you on and chat about it. Hail and farewell. Yeah, I was saying goodnight to Stephen. Why sad? I love the big black and peaceful feeling. Hunted for years. I would love to get rid of the 3 voices in my damn head. That's fair. Yeah, it's true, huh? If you have a moment of like absolute peace and serenity, that's worth treasuring. Like I said, your experience is what it is. It doesn't necessarily mean it's good or bad, or you should feel sorry for anyone. My most wanted experience to write. My most wanted experience to write down is my memoirs of Pogue. On History with R&R is my story from all 4 of my deployments. I just need a writer to make the transcript. Well, you might be able to do some text to speech at least to get the basics down. But yeah, you could probably do like a I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you can't pay someone to do the whole thing, then you could do like a profit sharing kind of a model that would pay on the back end. Then or actually, if I remember right, there are organizations and volunteers and people that help people who can't do certain things anymore. So you might be able to find a volunteer to transcribe for you for free. I don't really know much about these things. I've heard about them. I know they're out there, but that's about it. So you'd have to look it up. But yeah, you might be able to find that, Mr. CCDV. And the float tank is one for your experience, nothing but you and the dark. So peaceful. I do want to try that. I've heard of those things. It's like an egg pod. You just knock out. I mean, not knock out, but you're just floating in like a salty water, right? It's not a who, it was a what. Oh yeah, talk to us about it, man. Well, and yeah, aren't they all technically what's? They're spiritual beings, but they're not people. Angels have never been people according to the spiritual beliefs on angels and whatnot. They're spiritual beings. They were created as angels, so they've never actually walked on earth. Angels that have were angels, and then they incarnated as humans, and then now they're in the human karmic cycle until they get out of it. So Fedorable the Horrible may not be here, but his loving sentiments are. Drop a like, share, let people know what's what. We're past the writing, the publishing thing. Actually, no, we're getting into the cognitive method to catch typos and other stuff. This shit is cool. This shit is pretty cool. I'm not afraid of profit sharing for my stories. Cool. It's just, I think it's a little harder to find that. It's not who, but then again, if given your situation, people might be very understanding and might be more willing to like, okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. Like, because you're doing a good thing for someone. Getting paid for it is kind of secondary. If your priority is doing a good thing for someone, then it might be easier to find someone who would be okay with that. But yeah. Let me see what I got here. Let me refresh this real quick. Whoops. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a hot second. So, check it out. That's better. A simple and effective cognitive method to catch typos and other errors. Tired of writing missteps? Research supports a technique you can try. People make contextual and non-contextual errors in their writing. 2 potential proofreading techniques for fixing these mistakes are A, reading out loud, and B, using a font that's more laborious to read. Research reveals that using a font that's more demanding to read isn't useful and can even work against proofreading in some cases. Research shows that reading out loud enhances proofreading, even though people can't really tell that it's useful. Like most people, and let me see what we got here before I really get into this one. That doesn't work. Tried it, but the voices in my head go louder doing that. When you read it loud? Oh, wait, no, you're talking to Augie. Last time I experienced some type of entity visit, people thought I was crazy. Yo, let's talk about this stuff after this article. Let's take a minute to talk about that stuff because I'm fascinated and I really want to get into it. But yeah, that's cool. I want to talk about this shit, you guys. Fed is a man with an amazing mind. I often find myself thinking about things he has said. Yeah, Fedorable is great. There are always three of us. Whenever I go, and I never go alone, there are always 3 of us. Well, Kitty Bear, it's no wonder you can kick the shit out of so many cops at once. There's always 3 of you. All right. So, like most people, you can probably remember a time, and if you're like me, you can recall more than one occasion when you made a writing blunder that you caught later on. Perhaps you used the wrong word, through instead of through, or you made a typo or some other misspelling. Or maybe your phone automatically replaced the word you meant to use with one you definitely wouldn't. As in this example I found online, in response to a text about a barking dog, the person replied, "My dad barks too. We have we have to comfort him." My dad barks too. We have to comfort him. If you've ever wondered what you can do to enhance the prospect of noticing and adjusting those typos or slips ahead of time, 2 researchers at Flinders University just published a study addressing the issue. More specifically, they examined A, whether 2 distinct editing approaches were fruitful in enabling people to notice different kinds of mistakes, and B, how much people's expectations of what will be useful are consistent with their error correction in reality. As the researchers noted, there are 2 sorts of slip-ups in writing that people tend to make. The first type is referred to as non-contextual errors. For instance, if you've ever mistyped a word so it wound up either missing a letter or containing an extra letter that it shouldn't, you believe you've made an error like this because the writing of the word would be incorrect in any sentence. The second type is known as contextual errors. For example, I wanted to let you know the word "no" is spelled correctly, but there's no typo here. And there's no typo here, but it's not the correct word to use in the sentence. The conditions in the sentence determine whether a particular word is the right one to use. The editing approaches the researchers tested were reading out loud to oneself and reviewing the passage in a font that forces one to slow down when reading. In this case, Sans Forgetica. I'm going to look that one up real quick, see what it looks like. Sans Forgetica. Oh, wow. That one's bitch. Okay. That's a shitty font. That is a shitty font. The results revealed that the tactic of using a font that is more labor intensive to read was not effective. In fact, it led people to find fewer non-contextual mistakes than ordinary proofreading. What's more, I've actually heard that using Comic Sans helps with finding errors and typos and stuff. But let's move along. What's more, the people in the study correctly anticipated that this approach wouldn't benefit them. Likewise, the individuals in the study didn't think that reading aloud would really aid them in discovering more errors than regular proofreading. They also didn't get the impression that it assisted them while they were trying it. However, the approach of reading out loud helped, enhancing people's capacity to spot both types of mistakes, contextual and non-contextual. So if you're looking for a handy way to fix errors before anyone else sees them, try rereading what you've jotted down and while verbalizing it. It'll serve you more than you realize. All right. Well, that's good to know. I guess changing the font doesn't really do much, but reading out loud absolutely does. Ah, well, that was short. That was a short article. There, and there's. Wait, let me back up. Fed is a man. It's 3 of us. You can just grow up with dyslexia and learn how to work a keyboard. You can just grow up with dyslexia. Yeah. There. Do you feel comfortable enough to tell what you do for a living that allows you to afford a float tank? He doesn't necessarily have a float tank. There are places that you can go to be in a float tank. So maybe he just goes to a float tank? Dyslexic, it's a wonder you can even understand what I type. Yeah, sometimes your sentences are jumbled, but generally you're more or less on point. Get worried when number 3 goes silent. That's where I black out and my body goes into a blind rage. Every time it happened, I did really bad stuff with no memory of it at all. That's nuts, man. Wow. At least you have like a warning, I guess, kind of. Is there something you can do to like regulate that? Can you communicate with the voices? And I'm not trying to make fun here. I'm trying to understand actually the logistics of how that works for you, because psychologically, a lot of things you never really know how things work. Do they have their own distinct personalities? Can you communicate? Have you seen Parasite the Maxim? Fucking great anime. But homeboy talks to himself because he has a parasite living in his hand. Good writing suffers because of things like Twitter, etc. Yeah. I work for corporate for a supermarket chain, and my stock investment covered most of it. I'm really good when it comes to handling and saving money. I guess Augie does have a float tank. Okay. Cool. Can I like take a dip in your float tank, bro? I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I love you. Can you tell the difference? Some hospitals have them. They are used for therapy. Really? Huh. I agree with the article. I don't think changing the font would work, especially if the font is involved such detailed. Yeah, look at this ugly ass font that they used. There's no way this was going to help. Look at this shit. This was trash. It's so bad. You're too busy trying to figure out what the word is to figure out if there's anything wrong with it. I see. Well, you showed me yours. I'll show you mine. I work at truck stop cleaning showers and hauling garbage. I have one, yeah. Okay, cool. Last time I experienced some type of entity visit, people thought I was crazy. Okay, yeah, Augie. Tell us about that, because we're done with the proofreading article. So any writers out there, I mean, I guess let's call it. I'm gonna clip this. But any writers out there, if you're proofreading your stuff, read it out loud. It's the most helpful thing you can do. And I've done it. I've absolutely done that, where I'm reading it out loud, and then I read what it says, and go, wait a second, what? And I read it again, and realize there's something wrong with it. So reading out loud does help. But apparently, these in the study, they didn't think it would, and it did. Man, how to explain this without making weird sentences is hard. Makes me sound like a pronoun nut. Don't worry about that, man. Like that's the thing about, let's say, with Augie and you, some of the things that we want to talk about here. It can be difficult to express, and so just do your best, and we'll figure it out. Because sometimes you guys are trying to express simple things, and I figure it out. I don't know what the. Sometimes I have to read it a couple times, like, what are they trying to say here? But yeah. Let me see. Grammar is important. It saves lives. C. Let's eat grandma, and let's eat grandma, or I'm going to piss myself, and I'm going to piss myself. We talk inside my head. Together we make I, me. We have no names. We do have different personalities. You don't have names? So you didn't name them? Are you, because do you make the distinction that you are your primary self, and then these other two voices in your head are their own thing? Or like you said, together we make I, me. But is it, of the three, is it like there's your voice and two others, or is it that they're all three essentially equal? Sure you can, Kai. My bubbles come over for a float session. Oh, my bubbies come over for a float session. That's cool, man. Where exactly do you live, Augie? I don't know much about you. Love your icon, by the way. The comma matters. The coma matters. I'm gonna get rid of Fedorable Horrible. Thank you for the reminder, buddy. I'm gonna take that off screen now. I'm gonna hit up another cookie, but I'm gonna leave you guys with a little something. Let me see. How about shit? Which one? Tennis ball, prostate. Let's go with this one. Okay, let me see. I was on psychedelics, mushrooms, and acid when I saw the entity. Oh, rock and roll, man! I was on mushrooms when I saw the web connecting the universe together. We don't name ourselves because we know the three of us make me. We have overlapping parts. We try to work together because we can't function. Oh, really? Huh. So like the one that goes quiet when you get mad, you can't be like, okay, so you're Phil, and Phil, calm the fuck down. You can't essentially take one of the voices and as yourself. It's like, this is me, and the other two guys are my buddies. You're like my assistants, little angels on my shoulder, or whatever. It doesn't exactly work like that. So overlapping parts. Is that as in redundancy, or as in like sharing an arm? I saw Funkadelic live. Funkadelic? I don't know Funkadelic. Oh shit. Funkadelic, baby. All right. But yeah, Funkadelic. Good shit, Dr. Foreman Colossus. Man, I love funk. There's not enough funk in music these days. We need more funk. We need more funk. What's funny is I expected, I was like, you know what? I posted this shit to Twitter about the Shamrock thing, yada yada. I bet one of these old snowflakes is gonna show up in the stream and like at some point give me a downvote, say some shit in the chat, yada yada. I do have a downvote, but I didn't get anyone talking shit in the chat, calling me racist and shit. Out of body stuff. Are you talking about Funkadelic? Wait, so you went out of body to see a concert? Clever. Hey, we're going to Coachella. Are you going? Yeah, I'm going. Oh, we should hang out. Don't bother looking for me, but I'll be there. Just float your ass over there like, woo! I love it. That's cool, man. Yeah. I want to talk about the out of body stuff a little bit. I do, because we've got those antibiotics and Bobcats next. That's what's left. So if y'all want to talk about out of body experiences and shit, I am super down. And Kitty Bear, I'm trying to understand it because I'm getting the sense that what I said is impossible, maybe, or have you not tried, or I'm sure you've tried. That's interesting though. So this is that the DID that we be hearing about that a lot of people pretend they have, but they don't? Like that we see that one dumb TikTok chick. It's like, I'm like 30 people and oh my god, I guess I'm transitioning because I'm so many people and we voted. Like, is that how? Like, I know she was full of shit, but with you, it's the real deal. so we can actually learn a little bit. I mean, is that what it is? What's it diagnosed as? And how long did you go? Excuse me, before that was diagnosed? Like, how long were you doing your thing, living your life, trying to, trying to manage before you were diagnosed that way? Do they give you medicine to help? Is it just all you and discipline, or are you just being chill with yourself? Yeah, they were so good and could hit it. Nice. You're a weird guy, Og Man. I know some guys that you may enjoy. Have you ever heard of the Black Pants Legion? What is the Black Pants Legion, bro? What is the Black Pants Legion? And Augie, I do want to hear more about the out of body. Oh, that's right. You saw the entity. Did you have the out of body experience, or did you see the entity? So yeah, the entity. What was that like? What was the entity? Was it a shadow person? Was it an angel? Was it like one of your guides? Was it some random entity that was just there watching you guys and sees you looking at it, and it's like, you looking at me? You can see me? Is that like, how did that go down? Don't name ourselves. That was it. Okay. If we had to split, it would be like rage, anger, logic, and depression. Neither of us alone can't make good decisions. Well, you said there's 3. Rage, anger, logic, and depression. Oh, rage / anger, logic, and depression. Oh man, that is a bummer that depression's in there. Okay, that makes sense if it's like extremes, then a collaborative decision making process is probably good. So do you like how do you, let's say, deal with conversation? Like, let's say here with us, do you, when you're at peace, when you're calm, do you have like a consensus, or is it something that maybe requires a little bit of conversation? Hold up. No one has called Kai a racist? Racist there. Now it is right in the world. Now all is right in the world. Oh yeah, plenty of people have, just not tonight. I didn't get no snowflakes in here, which is surprising. Because, those motherfuckers can't help but run their mouths. They can't fucking help it. Thanks. I know I'm weird. I'm just enjoying life and experience things that it has to offer. And no, I haven't heard of them, Manta Ray. Yeah, it's not necessarily weird, it's just how different people interpret it. Manta Ray, I can see why he expressed himself the way he did, but I don't think he meant like you're weird. It's just strange to him. But yeah, you're a cool guy, Augie. So no, we're just enjoying life experience. So yeah, tell us. I'm just enjoying life. Yeah. So what's up with the meeting the entity? What was that like? What kind of entity was it? Did you chat with it? Did you just see something walking around? For years, they thought I was bipolar. 2008, I tried to OD on medication. I went into the loony bin after stomach was pumped. The OD messed me up and depression took fully over. Ah, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That's rough. Wait, so does that mean? So is it no longer like 3, or is it that the other ones have calmed down, and mostly depression is behind the wheel? Yeah, I like being called weird. Honestly, someone's like, "You're weird." I'm like, "Thanks. It's positive. I don't fit the mold." Where did One Man Show go? It's so strange. Usually I see One Man Show all up in the mix here, but today One Man Show is relatively silent. Hopefully, he's got the lady over again. But yeah, I like the weird, because usually only Only very normal people call you weird. You know what I mean? I do experience PTSD when I go to restaurants when I'm surrounded by people of different races. Oh, really? Like just all different races, or like of a particular race? Because given your where you were at during your military service, during some of that stuff, given where you're at, that would make sense. I remember flashes, but not much for weeks. I remember flashes, but not much. 4 weeks of memory is lost, but it did help the shrink figure out that I had split personality and not bipolar because the personalities popped in and out. Oh, okay. Oh, so it like kind of brought it to the surface, so that then it was like more obvious instead of being an internal struggle. Interesting. She's not here. She is not here. She is on the phone. Is that all like an like you're bummed that she's not there? I understand that. Good. She's on the phone. Say hi for us. Tell her everyone in the chat says hello. Yes, I'm speaking for all of you. I was in the woods with hey, Kitty Bear, sorry. Was this because of the ODing, trying to OD on medication, or is it because of the personalities popping in and out and being unable to form consistent memories while you're swinging between one and another? And also, did they recede after that? I was trying to figure out what you meant earlier about depression taking over. Are the other two like kind of pieced out more or less, or do you still deal with them? Is it still a trio? I was in the woods and I noticed something behind me. Faster I moved, the faster it chased me. It looked like a mix of Buddha and Hindu gods. I was in the woods with, and I noticed something behind me. Faster I moved, the faster it chased me. It looked like a mix of Buddha and Hindu gods. Oh, is that the entity you're talking about? I didn't say anything. It didn't say anything to me. It just stood there. Why did you run then? Was it scary? And so this is why you're tripping balls, right? So you're tripping balls on mushrooms and acid. And you see this Buddha, this mix of Buddha and Hindu gods. So what if you saw like an ascended master? What if you saw like a big time spirit that was sitting there watching you, just being there for you or something? Like, did you try to chat with it? Did you try to have a chat? Because I fully believe that there are entities that exist outside of our spectrum of perception. Wrote about it in my book. Didn't see anything because I'm really curious, man. That's fascinating. It really is any race. I only speak English, so any other language triggers me. Oh, okay. It's that feeling of not knowing what's being said around you, the danger that comes with it. I got you, man. That's rough. That's very unfortunate. Especially if you love like Latin women or something like that. If you're like, man, I love my Latin girls, but could you speak English, please? Most people like the accent. Oh, the accent's fine. It's just the Spanish isn't working for me. What's wrong with the Spanish? It's shit. This is going downhill fast. It's not. You know what? I could imagine Mr. CCDV being into native chicks and Latin chicks. Actually, I could see that. It didn't say anything to me. Just stood there and stared at me while I stopped to turn around and look at it. Oh, it didn't say anything to me. I just stood there. It just stood there and stared at me when I stopped to turn around and look at it. So you ran until you were like, I'm tired. Fuck it. And you turned around and it's like, hey. Oh, it didn't say anything. Just chilling. But did you say something? Or did you just hang out for a minute in his presence? And did it feel real? Did you have any other sensory? Was there light? Was there warmth? Did you feel love? Did you feel curiosity? What was the rest of that experience like? No, we are all three in control to do finding out what the problem was. We learned to work together instead of fighting for control. Nice. Okay, cool. So the therapist helped with reconciliation, essentially. No, that's badass, man. I'm glad that you get that figured out. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that don't, and it's rough for them. I didn't know I have split personality because I lost a lot of memory before that when the personalities switched taking over and not sharing memories. Oh. Oh, okay. So you would lose chunks of time because one of the personalities would take over and not share memories. Interesting. Oh man. But due to us working together, we have like shared memory. Nice. That's awesome, man. Pretty much I thought I was having a bad trip. I didn't want to have a bad trip, so I stopped. You stopped? Stopped running or stopped tripping? You just went, nope, I'm just going to sober up real quick. How would you sober up when you're on acid and mushrooms? You see that kind of thing and you scream. I got lots of fingers and they're going up your butt. What are you talking about? And what is this on the floor? Yeah, see, I thought I dropped a piece of cookie, and I guess I did. That's what it was. It was a piece of cookie. I just picked it up and put it over here. Let me see. Well, I wanted to touch it. Why didn't you? You seem so friendly. Catherine says hello. We're having a discussion about the value of the opinions of others. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the opinions of others. You really got to be selective about whose opinions you value. Really got to be selective. But hello, Kat. Oh yeah, I already said hello. That's why she's returning the salutations. The greetings and salutations. All right, let's check this out. Next up, we're going to talk about this right here from Science Alert. Large-scale study reveals strange link between antibiotics and cognitive decline. That's not good. Also, antibiotics kind of seem like they're causing a lot more trouble than we realized when we first started using them. A study involving a total of 14,542 women, that's a good sample size, has found an as yet unexplained link between taking antibiotics for at least 2 months in midlife and a dip in cognitive score assessments taken several years later. So this isn't a short-term thing. The team behind the research, led by epidemiologists from Harvard Medical School in Massachusetts, says it shows how important it is to carefully monitor antibiotics use, and also how important it is that we understand the link between what's going on in our guts, which antibodies can affect, and what's happening in our brains. Plenty of previous studies have highlighted the link between the gut microbiome and the brain, but it's not clear exactly what the relationship might be. This new research adds more data points in a much-needed field survey. Oh, much-needed field of study. Pardon me. In a cohort of over 14,000 women, we observed that antibiotics use in midlife was significantly associated with subsequent poorer scores for global cognition, learning, and working memory, and psychomotor speed and attention, write the researchers in their paper. To our knowledge, our study represents the first large study of chronic long-term use of antibiotics and subsequent cognition. The women in the cohort, a long-term chronic disease research project called Nurses' Health Study, had taken antibiotic drugs for a variety of reasons, including for respiratory infections, dental problems, acne, and urinary tract infections. For those on antibiotics, the resulting drop in brain power across the various categories of learning, response, and memory was the equivalent of about 3 or 4 years of normal aging. Holy shit. Just a few months? That's insane. Cognitive ability was assessed on average of 7 years after the antibiotic use began, Through an online test the participants completed at home, the test includes 4 different tasks in total, designed to measure different aspects of cognitive performance. This relationship was associated with longer duration of antibiotic use and persisted after adjustment for many potential confounding factors. As usual with studies such as this, the link isn't enough to prove causation. That is, the data doesn't show it's definitely antibiotic use that's leading to a drop in cognition. It's possible that the conditions the antibiotics were intended to treat rather than the antibiotics themselves caused a small drop in cognition, for example. But it was a variety of things, so I don't know. However, there is enough here to suggest that more research is definitely warranted. The limitations of the study are that it didn't look at any particular type of antibiotic and that it relied on self-reporting for antibiotic use. However, the large sample size and the factoring in of other variables, including diet and other medications, increased its value. Investigations into the link between antibiotics, gut microbiome, and brain function will continue, but to date, this is one of the best studies we've got looking at the potential long-term effects in adult human beings. You could just say humans. Given the profound effects of antibiotic use on the gut microbiome, with prior studies showing alterations in functional potential at 2 and 4 years after antibiotic exposure, the gut-brain axis could be a possible mechanism for linking antibiotics to cognitive function. That's it. All right. The research has been published in PLOS 1. So, yeah, just a couple months of antibiotic use, I guess, in midlife can lead years later, can lead to a cognitive decline of several years. So that shit is not short term, like, I kind of feel dumber for a few months, but then I get better again. No, that stays with you. Oh my God. So let's see. Even though now I have shared memory, we can't get memories back of some things. Oh, so even though now I have shared memory, we can't get memories back of some things. So they can't recall. You're like, hey, what happened that one week that, I blacked out? And the other guy's like, shit. I don't recall either. But you were in control, right? I don't remember. That's a pain in the butt. Antibiotics damage is more from being overprescribed and overused. Yeah, in the big, like, how it's affecting viruses mutating and evolving. But also the thing is, we've now done a bunch of studies that show how antibiotics can actually damage our gut microbiome and lead to other issues. It kills off some of our microbiome in our gut. And so one of the solutions that people have been coming up with, actually, we've come to find out that the gut microbiome has significant health benefits and can cause significant health issues that have nothing to do with your digestion. And it's nothing to do with your gut, your stomach, your digestion, none of that, but it can affect your body tremendously. And so taking samples from a healthy gut microbiome and implanting them into someone else's can help them. It can even help them heal from things. It's nuts. I guess you can say I was terrified. I wasn't alone, though. I was with other friend of mine who was laughing because I was talking to nothing in their viewpoint. Yeah, true, but yeah, like, fuck do they know? If I have certain friends that if I were to do that, if I were to experience that, they'd be like, oh, let me see if I can see him. Then they'd be like, oh man, I don't see it or whatever. But I know people who have seen things that are like in their waking, normal, everyday life. No mushrooms, no acid necessary. Oh, are you taking off, Manta Ray? I got work at noon. Oh, it must be getting close to noon for you, buddy. All right. Well, that's right. I forgot you also live somewhere else in the world. Take care, Manta Ray. I hope. Thanks for hanging out, man. It's been fun. I work in a half hour. Oh shit, Augie. Is that why you're not getting into stuff? All right, man. Well, I mean, you are getting into it a little bit, but I don't know. I want to know more. But do what you gotta do, man. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a great shift at work. I hope your workday gets canceled, but you get paid for the whole day anyway. Huh? But yeah, fascinating. Man, that would be cool to see and be able to talk to a thing. Wait, you said you talked to it, but it didn't respond. It didn't say anything in return. Did you learn any? Like, did you have a chat? What happened? No, it's just like trying to read hard drives with the wrong operating system, like trying to launch Call of Duty with the Halo launcher and watch it in The Witcher. Okay, so the old memories are kind of locked up in a part of your hard drive that's formatted differently, essentially. Okay, that makes sense. It's a different partition. It's partitioned. Your brain is partitioned differently. So the memories are in a partition you can't access. That makes sense. Kitty Bear, have you ever done acid or mushrooms or a hallucinogen like that? So I have an article about hallucinogens, about psychedelics and stuff, but I was going to read that tomorrow. I didn't expect us to get into that stuff today. But I could, I guess. I was going to talk about bobcats. I was going to talk about bobcats. But if you guys are taking off, maybe it would be better to touch on that tomorrow. If you'll be here tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, then you can hang out for that. No, it's like trying to read hard drives with the wrong operating system, like trying to launch Call of Duty. Wait, what? I feel like I already read that. Kitty Bear. I did already read that. All I remember is I said hello. Did it respond? Was it friendly? Did it smile at you? So you were just terrified because of your state of mind, not necessarily because it was terrifying, because it sounds very like a cool thing to look at. Sounds like a very beautiful being from what you described there. Yo, I'm almost to 20 likes. Is there anyone in here who hasn't dropped a like? Because damn, I don't know how I'm already almost there, but I is. So if anyone out there wants to drop a like and give me a 20, that'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. Did anyone, by the way, I did weed for a while, but not to get high, just to switch off anger and hate. Okay. Get anger and hate nice and high so he doesn't bother anyone. Did anyone check out my Attack on Titan video yesterday? I dropped a little news bit about Attack on Titan, when we can expect to see part 3 of season 4, etc. I didn't. Give me a minute and I'll drop a second. Give me a minute and I'll drop a second. Weed for but not. I'm not following. Not following. But I'm gonna read about bobcats. I'm gonna read this thing about bobcats in Florida. Florida Bobcats, y'all. Florida. Okay. Let me pull this up. Check this action out. Bobcats with a taste for python eggs might be guardians of Florida's swamp. So anyone that doesn't know, currently, pythons have become an invasive species in Florida. Cameras captured the wild feline purloining a Burmese python's eggs, giving hope that the state's, I'm pretty sure I said this wrong, that the state's native species are responding to voracious invasive hunters. Check this shit out. Look at this. Look at that. So this snake here is guarding its eggs. This bobcat's like, hey. So these are your eggs, huh? In the Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida last June. Oh, this is last June. So check it. The voracious appetite of the invasive Burmese python is causing Florida's mammal and bird populations to plummet, With little natural competition to control the big snake's numbers, the situation looks desperate. But new observations suggest that the bobcat, a wildcat native to Florida, might be able to help. Bobcats to the rescue! A team of ecologists collected evidence recently of a bobcat devouring python eggs. Let me just open real quick. Devouring python eggs in the Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida, and last month reported their findings in the journal Ecology and Evolution. It's hard to say whether this individual cat was more adventurous than the average bobcat, but it suggests one potential way the python's proliferation could be limited by other animals eating their unhatched young. The event was captured by a motion-sensitive camera that a team led by Andrea Curillo, an ecologist at the U.S. Geological Survey, deployed in June 2021. Near the nest of a large female Burmese python, the camera had been put in place to better understand the reproductive biology of these huge snakes. A few hours after installation, the snake slithered away, and the camera snapped shots of a bobcat arriving and eating python eggs during the early evening. We were completely floored. We had no idea the nests of these snakes were being depredated. Depredated. My bad. Look at this motherfucker. Those are some big eggs. I mean, they're not, maybe the bobcat is small. Maybe it's both, because the pythons are pretty big. Check it out. Apparently, the feline decided that it rather liked what it had found because it came back for another snack 3 times that night. The next morning, the bobcat returned to cache uneaten eggs in the ground to consume at a later date. That evening, this bobcat is just going ham on these eggs. That evening, the bobcat returned again, but this time the python was back on her nest, weighing about 20 pounds. 20 pounds. So yeah, the bobcats aren't very big. The feline was clearly aware that the 115-pound python posed a serious threat, and rather than trying to eat more eggs, it padded around the nest at a safe distance for a few minutes before leaving. The next night, the camera took a photo of the two predators in a face-off. Apparently, the bobcat felt the clutch was worth fighting for because it returned in the morning and aggravated the python enough to prompt an attack. The strike, which missed the cat, triggered the camera. So too did a counterattack by the bobcat as it made swipes with its claws at the enormous reptile. Look at that shit. Look, staring each other down. See, this is how it goes down in the hood. Precisely how the duel ended is unclear, but when the researchers arrived that evening to collect the camera, they found the snake sitting on a badly damaged nest. We thought the snake must have caused the damage herself by somehow crushing her own eggs. Very logical. But then we saw the photos and, well, it was just incredible. The researchers removed the snake and analyzed the nest in detail. They found that 42 eggs had been destroyed and that 22 were damaged but potentially viable. They collected these eggs and incubated them. None hatched. While it is possible that this interaction was just an isolated incident, it is also possible that native species are beginning to respond to the presence of the python. Most cat species adapt their diet to what is available. So bobcats predating on python eggs. Predators. So bobcats predating on python eggs is actually not that surprising, said Matthias Tobler, a wildlife ecologist at the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. Reptile eggs are already a part of the Florida bobcat diet. Bobcats are known to eat sea turtle eggs, and these may have similarities to python eggs. Egg hunting in bobcats is really a learned behavior. Once some individuals figure out how to prey on python eggs, they could potentially do this quite regularly. Of course, the big difference between python nests and those of sea turtles is that the snake nests are usually guarded. But Dr. Carrillo also points out that female pythons typically go without food until their eggs are about to hatch. That might be the main reason the bobcat survived its adventure. Whether these felines will eat enough eggs to turn the tide against the python invasion remains to be seen. So yeah, bobcats are regulating. They're regulating regulators. You can't be no geek off the street. You got to be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Bobcats, baby. Laying it down. Listening to you while asleep. Ah, thank you, Eldritch Lord Haster. Thank you very much, man. I hope I lull you to sleep. Currently talking about Bobcats, but now we're just gonna be bullshitting because that's the last article I had lined up. Let me see. I did weed for a while, but not to get high. I just give you a minute. I'll drop a second. Oh, thank you very much, man. That's not that. 97 Bravos, hairy ass. Drop second like. Is it? Are you 97 Bravos, hairy ass? Kitty Bear, are you have a 97 Bravo troll account or what's it called? What's the parody account? You have a parody account for 97 Bravo? What 97 Bravo? I haven't seen 97 Bravo in a long time. Just dropped a second. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let me see. It just smiled at me, and I just sat there and stayed there until I sober up. I'm trying to save up on vacation time so I can go down to the Incas so I can try ayahuasca. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. That's badass. Because, yeah, I would like to try that too sometime. You might be able to find it around here because of the religious exemptions for ayahuasca. But, dude, that's badass. And I'm with you. I would like to do that sometime too. I still haven't tried acid. Just mushrooms. Just mushrooms is it. But I do want to try acid. I do want to hit up some ayahuasca. But yeah, dude, kick ass. Good plans. I approve. Yeah, I was terrified because I normally don't see that kind of stuff. I just enjoy the trip. Yeah, man, that's why I would be like, because I've tripped. You know, I've been high like that on psychedelics. But if I were to encounter a being, if I were to see something, I'd be like, okay, hey there, how's it going? I'd try to talk to it. I wouldn't. I mean, I couldn't help myself. If I was like, hey, and it just smiled at me, like, so, like, what's your name? And if it just smiled at me, like, you can hear me, right? I'm not just talking to myself here. And if it just smiled at, like, really, bro, you got to give me more than a smile. Give me a couple words, give me a wave, and then it waves at me. I'm like, okay, so now I know you understand me. You're just being difficult. Listening to you while I sleep. Let me see. Most cats like eggs once they found out what eggs are. Yeah, that's true. Once they're like, what's this? Oh shit, that's good. And eggs are very nutritious. So wild animals that eat eggs are very nutritious. Use that ass to troll everyone. I switched the name around. Oh, okay. Time to shave me. All right, man. Cool. That's funny. Yeah, that's right. Because you can just change it on the settings. How to change your name. Speaking of, hey, how come one man show? How come your name wasn't? Is it still one man with no space, or did you fix it? Did it propagate? Because look at this guy here. Kitty Bear already done changed his. You think that's how religion started? Just a bunch of dudes tripping on psychedelics? Possibly. Maybe they were tripping on psychedelics and they saw something that isn't like part of the physical world, and they're like, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, you can see me, can you? Oh shit, you can talk? And then they just started exchanging, like, okay, so what's going on? How come, what are you? Oh, you normally can't see me because you're in the physical world. Okay, go on. Well, you see, there's like a physical world and then there's a spirit world and yada 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 yada. Continue. Well, the goal, you mean of life. Okay, yeah. Please go on. It's entirely possible because we've had psychedelics and beer and other stuff for a long time now. In fact, ayahuasca, if you ask the people who came up with ayahuasca, how did you guys come up with this shit? They'll say, oh, the plants told us how to make it. It's like, what? Like, how did you know to put this and this and all this together to make this? Oh, the plants told us. The plants told you. Yep. The plants told us how to do this. Well, seeing as we can't figure out how you would go about it normally, that's all we've got to go on. It's the plants told them. Because plants are alive. Fun fact. they did a study. And they did an experiment. Study is the wrong word. They did an experiment on plants. And what they did was they connected nodes like to read the electrical signals pumping through the roots of the plant. And they connected the nodes, and then what they did was they came at the plant with scissors. They came at it with scissors, and the readings, the electrical readings on the nodes went, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then when they pulled the scissors away from the leaves, the oh shit calmed down. And then they came at it with scissors again. And oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And the readings, like they did this shit, they spiked and they went nuts. So they were watching the plant panic. So the motherfucking plant was aware of the danger of the fucking scissors. The plant knew scissors were coming. How the fuck does a plant know scissors are coming at it? It doesn't have eyes, yet it perceives that a dangerous object is coming at it, and when they pulled away, it perceived that it was pulling away, and that they could see it. They could actually measure the plant's response to danger. So we know plants have awareness. Plants have consciousness and awareness that we don't perceive. That's why I've heard some people say, don't piss on trees. They don't like it. Like, really? That makes sense. Because we don't like it when dogs piss on us. We're just standing there and a dog pisses on our leg. We're like, you motherfucker. Oh, I ought to kick you off a bridge like in what's it called? Anchorman. I had to Jack Black you, bro. Just pick you up. Bah! Pissing on my leg, bitch. And so I imagine, what if trees are the same? What if trees are just like, I'm being a tree. Oh, hey, little human. Oh, you fucker. Motherfucker pissed on me. Hey, dude. This fucking human just pissed on me. Yeah, I know. One of us pissing on me right now. But we've actually measured plant awareness and response to danger. That's fucking wild, bro. That's wild. So yeah, that's entirely possible. I would say spirituality stemmed from that, not religion. Religion is an organized thing. It's different. What is a shaved donkey? It's a shaved ass. It has been spaced for a couple days now. Oh, nice. Oh, rock and roll. Looks good, man. Embarrassed. That's funny. That's a good one. I'm pretty sure Stieg would have gotten that one. Ay, ay, ay. That's funny, dude. So, or so you think. If the sensor is strong, it actually noticed the magnetic field altered by the scissors to make sure use plastic ones and have no metal on you. But how would the scissors alter the magnetic field, though? If the scissors are already there, it's just a matter of moving it closer or further away to the plant. It's not going to measure anything. It's not measuring. Here's the thing. It's not measuring the magnetic field. What they were doing wasn't measuring the magnetic field. It was measuring the electrical response, the internal electrical response of the plant. It wasn't sensors in an area. It was nodes connected to the roots. So like in the hospital, when they'll do little pads and they'll put them on you to measure things, they'll put them on your head, to measure stuff directly from your head, things like that. It was like that. It's not like an MRI where it's an AOE kind of a thing. And so I don't think that's applicable. It's just the words being written, Moses and the burning bush and Enoch seeing those angels. Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, man, everyone could have been seeing some shit. I got some new people in here. Say hi, drop a like if you're so inclined. But let me see. I got another video ready to upload for tomorrow. I'm gonna render another one. I'm gonna start dropping anime videos. So check it out. I started doing so last year I started like this intro to anime series where I was just talking about oh my god. I'm sorry, I just saw something ridiculous. Um what the fuck was he talking about? What the fuck was that? Give me a sec. Okay, I remember now. Okay, intro to anime. Started intro to anime series, and so I started writing out videos for, essentially introducing people to new anime. So if you're like, "Yo, you should watch this show," why? Well? Here's a video that tells you why you should watch the show or why you shouldn't watch the show. Kind of tells you what the show is about, so you can form your own opinion about whether or not you want to watch it. And that's the goal, because generally it's not like everyone's gonna like the same things, and so I'm trying to just kind of talk about the anime itself and what it's about, the characters, the art, the genre, and the things like that, the plot, yada yada, and let people decide, oh, this sounds interesting, or nah, I'm not digging it. Because sometimes if you just watch the first episode, it doesn't quite deliver what the big picture is, or things like that. So if people kind of have a sense of what they're walking into, then they might be more inclined to continue with it. So I've started. I'm actually going to record, I think, probably one of those right after this. But yeah, I got a highlight coming out tomorrow. Feelings versus emotions. That was, anyone who didn't catch that. That was a great article. That was a really good article, and it got into managing your feelings and your emotions, and coping, managing, etc. And I talked about maturing and growth, because essentially everyone who is wise and old and mature is also emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature. And if you want to get to that point, then hopefully that video helps. So, well, that article helps, but the video, that discussion that I'm going to drop tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to drop 2 tomorrow, but I'm going to drop that. I don't know. I need to slow it down and just be slow and steady, Or so you think. If the sensor is strong, actually, hold on. If the sensor is strong, it actually notice the magnetic field altered by the scissors to make sure use plastic ones. Oh, sorry. I already read that. It's just the words being written. Moses, movement alters magnetic fields. Magnetism is related to electricity. But I don't think yeah, I understand what you're saying, but also, let's say if you have copper and like copper wire around a magnet, you start moving the magnet, you're going to generate electricity. But I'm sure the doctors could correlate the panic to the moving of the scissors. If you move the scissors and stop, but the thing continues to go nuts, then it doesn't really have anything to do with also, you do experiments where it's an experiment to see if this is what it is. So the scientists, I'm giving them a little benefit of the doubt here, that they took things into consideration like this and said, let's try to come at it like this. Let's try to do that. Let's try all these different things and see what the responses are. And the conclusion they came to is, this motherfucker knows we're coming at it with scissors. So that's the impression I got from the article. It was a while ago. I don't remember. If you want, I could see if I could look it up and bring it up on one of the shows. But magnetism is moving electrons. Moving electrons is electricity. Earth has a magnetic field. Metal moving through the field messes with it. Yeah, but I'm just gonna. I already said what I said. Is Avatar: The Last Airbender considered anime? Yes and no. Yes and no. Let's start with the no, and then let's talk about the yes. No, it is not considered anime generally by us Westerners and stuff, because although it is anime in its style, and other things. It takes a lot from Eastern philosophy and whatnot. It is not from the East. It's not Japanese. It's not from China, Korean. It's not Asian. It's in any way from anywhere. It's not Filipino. It's not like, it's just not from, it's specifically not from Japan. But if it comes from other Asian countries, people will still call it anime. So it's not from that region. It's Western cartoon. So in that way, it's not considered anime. It's Western animation. But anime, the word anime is just short for animation. And I talk about this in my first intro to anime video. It's short for animation. And so to the Japanese, animated stuff is anime. So they would probably call, as you're talking about anime or animated things, they might mention Atla, they might mention Avatar: The Last Airbender, and so to them, yes, it qualifies as anime because anime is short for animation. But we consider anime to be exclusively Eastern animation, whereas Western animation is the umbrella under which Avatar would fall. So it really depends on who you're asking and where you're coming from. But it really doesn't. It's one of the best animated shows of all time. It really doesn't matter if it's anime. It's something people should check out. But it is a pretty normal question. A lot of people argue about it, but generally when they argue about it, they don't bring up the social constructs that make anime what it is. That's why I said to be sure, use plastic scissors and have no metal on you. Better even is if you are nude and don't create static electricity. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure they accounted for things and we're in a controlled environment. That's how you run tests. They run tests in controlled environments. And they were obviously they were intending to measure very specific signals. So I'm betting that they accounted for all that. And it's all on the up and up. But but yeah. So I didn't hangers are okay. I was gonna play one of the new clips. I only got the 4 though. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's 3. But I cleaned this one up a little bit.
Hey, somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Hey, somebody come get her. She
So that one had to like subscribe at the end. I don't want that every time. I just want to play the stripper squirrel. Stripper squirrel. Hey, somebody come and get her. She's dancing like a stripper. All right. So that's it for the Bobcats. I'm done with the Bobcats. Shit, I'm done with everything. Yeah, we're chilling. I'm not stopping this for at least another 20 minutes because I try to go at least 3 hours, but not too much more than that. That's why I said, oh no, my bad. Oh yeah, I'm putting my faith in it. I thought it was fascinating because generally that's not the kind of thing that scientists are really eager to admit, that like plants may have consciousness. That's not really their jam. If we're being real here, that's not how they get down. They're like, oh wait, what? No, we are smart animals, maybe plants. I don't know, man. I guess I could look into it but I thought that was fascinating because we already know that plants can communicate with each other too, with pheromones and with they release things into the air that the other ones recognize, etc. It's a chemical reaction, but it's just another form of communication, really, especially if they're alive. If plants have a consciousness, I wonder do bigger plants have more consciousness, like a flower, let's say, or a bush, compared to a tree, a big tree like a willow or a redwood. Those are very different in scale, but compared to a flower, they're both giants. So what's that like? Are bigger trees smarter? But yeah, that's I think that's one of those things, because it's a non-physical phenomenon. I think it's one of those things that we're gonna end up doing more research on and looking into more, and realizing that here's the thing: vegans, they say, no, I just eat plants, but like, what if plants are alive too? Then what are you gonna do? You go, oh, but we eat plants, and these plants are raised in like in captivity. We raise plants in captivity. We farm them, we rip them up, and then we eat them and stuff. Just like but even worse than with animals, because they never move. I guess it would really not be a big deal for them because they already don't move. But how are vegans going to react to that? What if our science just gets to the point where we go, look, plants are alive and conscious, and they have consciousness, and they understand what's happening around them. What if that's where we get to? Are vegans going to be like, well, I don't want to murder plants. What are you going to eat? You already gave meat the boot. Now plants? Come on, bro. What's happening here? I actually have a vegan friend. I want to ask her that. That'd be a cool question. I wonder how she would respond to that. She'd probably still say like, I'd still eat plants because fuck plants. Like, they don't have a face. They're not cute. I can't cuddle them. Do you take into consideration shadow plants are like solar panels block it and the output changes? Probably. Like I said, they probably took a lot of things into account, came at it from different angles, because they did talk about that. They did talk about changing their tactics each time. They didn't always do the same thing. They tried different things and different combinations of stuff, and their conclusion was the plant is conscious. I am a vegan eater too. I love eating vegans. They are weak and easier to kill than animals who outrun me. I guess it's time to eat the air breatharian style. Yeah, right. Just sit there and breathe and eat your breath. Oh, yeah. But that'd be. I mean, honestly, the way the food works, the great cycle of life, you're gonna have to eat something. You gotta eat plants, you gotta eat animals. Like, we're meant to eat both. Some people's bodies do better with just meat. Like, shit. What's his name? The dude that the snowflakes all hate. He wrote 50 Rules for Life. That's what 50 Rules for Life. That's not the name of it. 12 Rules for Life, I think it was. 12 Rules for Life. Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's daughter has had a lot of dietary issues throughout her life. And what helped her ultimately was she cut everything out of her diet and then just added things one by one and tested them. See how they affected her body. She and meat. Essentially, she's practically on a carnivore diet. Most plants don't really, they end up doing her more harm than good, or they end up just doing her harm. But she's on a mostly meat diet, and there are like there I think we need to get to the point where we recognize that certain people do better with different diets, with different sources of food. Like, I have a friend who can't eat that much chicken. It was clotting her blood. Her blood was getting real thick. And the doctor told her, hey, what do you eat? She says, I eat a lot of chicken. She says, stop eating chicken. Your body can't handle it. You can eat chicken like once a week, maybe twice a week, not every day. It's going to kill you. And so she had to stop eating chicken. She'll still eat it once in a while, I think, generally. I haven't talked to her in a minute, actually, because I haven't been on Facebook. But vegans should eat each other and do us all a favor. I am the same with sharks. I don't need to be the fastest swimmer. I just need to be faster than the guy behind me. Jordan Peterson. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, though. If I ever make it to, I like how you knew exactly who I was talking about. If I ever make it to 80, I want to go to Africa and barehanded fight a lion. If I get eaten, so be it. I would like to make friends with a lion. There's that guy that like that he made friends with lions. Homeboy goes out into the desert, into the fucking grasslands of Africa, and there's these lions that are friendly with him. They're like, "Hey, this guy's back," and he goes and hugs them and pets them and shit. And he's like, "Oh, there's big cats. Don't be afraid. If you're afraid, they'll sense it. Yada yada yada." But they'll hug him. They wild lions hug this random dude. It's nuts. But you know what? Fighting a kangaroo or a bear would be, if I get like really, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, okay, let's, all ripped, ready to fight, like do some MMA matches and then go fight a kangaroo or a bear. Because isn't that a thing Russians used to do? Box bears. They used to box with bears, right? Bah, bah. Like, what if, how would that go down? What if the bear's like, "Oh man, I'm done with this guy," and the bear leaves? You win. You just beat a fucking bear in a fist fight. Are Russian bears smaller than the California grizzly, or are they bigger? Curious. Chicken gives me a rash if I eat too much. Ooh, that's nuts. I don't think she was getting rashes. Maybe she was getting something like that. But really, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. The lion tamer, I see his videos on YouTube. Oh, okay, awesome. Awesome. Remember that guy punched the kangaroo in the face and the kangaroo did nothing but stood there in shock? Really? I haven't seen that. I've seen the kangaroos punch people out. I've seen them knock people the fuck out. I was like, oh shit, it's real. It's just like in the cartoon. It's just like in Looney Tunes. That one kangaroo that's like, bah, bah, bah. They also use their tail. That's the thing. You can't, if they use their tail in a boxing match, you can't be like, hey, no, it's against the rules. He won't understand. He's like, we're fighting, right? I'm gonna fuck you up. He's a kangaroo. The guy was saving his dog. Oh, okay. Oh, was the kangaroo gonna eat his dog or something? Or was it trying to snatch up his dog? She ran up and punched it in the face. That's pretty funny. Let me see if I can find that. I used to watch kangaroos box on the local golf course. I bought popcorn. I brought popcorn. Let me see if I can find that. Guy saves dog, punches kangaroo. Punches kangaroo. That should be good enough. Whoop, is that Funny Old World? Did I already see this video? Apparently not. Yay! Okay, so let me see. Okay, guy saves dog, punches kangaroo. Let's see what we get. Okay, this is a 2-minute video. Oh damn, almost 900,000 likes. All right, let's watch this.
It's on a board. When, to our horror, it turns out to be something else altogether.
Oh no! Here! Hey, go, just there.
Whoa, go!
Where? I don't see it. The camera's all shaky.
But all is not as it seemed. The big buck actually has hold of the dog, not the other way around. As Greg runs in, we realise this could get dangerous.
Squares up.
Let's go. Down the dog's coming.
He really did. What the fuck? He's just looking around.
Well, we're not sure what's going on here, but the Roo has the dog, not the other way around.
Dude, that was great.
Max,
is this the clip you're talking about?
Calmly waits for his owner to come and help. The buckaroo sees the odds stacking against him and tries to gut the dog with his claws one last time. His powerful arms anchor the dog by the breastplate as Max doubles his efforts to escape. Finally, the Roo switches his attention to Tonks and sizes up the human to be his next victim.
Oh, okay, so he tried to gut him real quick? Damn. Oh, shit, I didn't know what that was.
Tonks gives the kangaroo his space, but the cranky buck comes forward, ready to
I love the way he talks about the kangaroo.
attack.
Cranky buck.
To save himself, he launches a right hand to the kangaroo's snout. The punch swivels the Roo's head as he throws his claws out to grapple and gouge. Then they...
He's like, oh, shit. That was a solid hit. That was a solid hit.
To grapple and gouge. Then they eye each other off. As he throws his... The punch swivels the Roo's head as he throws his claws out to grapple and gouge. Then they eye...
And that was a jab too. That wasn't a cross. That was his front-facing fist. He just went, bah!
Each other off.
So if anything, that's the equivalent of a warning shot.
Tonks makes the right decision again and backs off, leaving the buck stunned as to what has just taken place.
Dude, yeah, that kangaroo's just looking at him like... Just punched me in the face.
Continues to stand his ground, like he has done many times before when fighting for breeding rights against other big boomers like himself. He eyes off Tonks again, possibly contemplating some revenge for the clip on the snoz. Luckily for everyone involved though, he decides enough is enough and goes about his day.
Dude, that's nuts. That's pretty badass. Moments, if were not filmed, no one would believe. Oh, that sounds like a cool video. Kangaroo boxing fight. Okay, what's this one? Kangaroo versus emu? Kangaroos attack people. Top 11 kangaroo attack humans in the wild. Oh, in 2020. All right, guys, we've got some options here. Let's watch some of this shit before we wind down the show. This shit. Dude, I want more of that. I want more of this shit. Let me see. The guy was saving his dog. Stu Wars Kangaroos. He had the dog in the headlock. Yep. So I grabbed the right video then. They use their tails for balance. Yeah, they use tails for balance. I've seen them hit people with the tail though. Yo, we got some more people in here. Drop a like if you're having fun watching kangaroos beat the shit, get punched in the face. It's rare for it to happen. I do not think it's the chicken itself, but bacteria in it. It's better. The better it's prepared, the lower the chance I get a rash. Oh, that's nuts, man. That's a small one. Oh, a small kangaroo? Yeah, it did. It looked small, actually. Maybe the guy's really tall. Why are you judging? But yeah, it looked like a small kangaroo. Yeah, that's the one. All right. He was just hugging the doggo for a little love. No, he wasn't. He was not just hugging him. The dog was smart enough to just chill. He's like, okay, okay, I can't really fuck with this kangaroo. It's like a really mean human. Poor Kurosawa was hugging a dog and got slapped by a cis white man. Eastern gray by the look of it. Oh, look at this Australian motherfucker right here spotting different kinds of kangaroos at a distance. Wild man. Emu. Red kangaroos are bigger than Eastern grays. Ooh, really? Red kangaroos. Do you guys want to see some kangaroo boxing matches?
There are some things in one.
Hold on. Let's go with 4. Okay, kangaroo versus emu. Yes, this is 2 minutes. Let's watch this one. Yeah, he's just having fun.
I think he's got the kangaroo version of the Midnight Crazies. I don't want to stay too close to his favorite humping branch, though.
I see the emu. I see the emu.
The emu's just like along for the ride.
Like what?
That's a tiny little kangaroo. He's a little baby. Are they ready to fight?
God.
They're gonna fight? The kangaroo's just playing.
Ooh, boxing and hissing.
Emu is hissing.
Oh god, they're gonna fight. This is amazing. I have this all on video. Okay, I'm putting money on the kangaroo. See,
Is it
I was right.
because he's trying
The
to eat
emu
the?
just ran away.
Yeah, the emu just. Oh, emu's back.
Oh my god, 2 against 1.
Oh, he's protecting his bush, his little plants and stuff. What is that? Is that like catnip for kangaroos?
Andrew, you're in the way of the fight.
Yeah, move, dumb bitch.
This is so awesome. The other kangaroos are just like, what? What's going on?
I'm waiting. No, he's
The
just.
2 of them are ganging up on him. Look at that. Oh, he's so pissed.
I want that. I don't care that you want it. It's mine.
But I feel like this is some kind of like
This isn't even a fight.
unnecessary drama induced.
Okay, so they don't even fight, but they were squaring off. You were squaring off. All right. Let's see what this.
For kangaroos,
this is.
the greatest challenges.
Nope. Is this from a show? BBC? Oh yeah, it's a BBC thing. Let me see. Ooh, that's a big kangaroo, huh? Is these those reds you're talking about? Sam? Or was that Nick? Sam. That's a widow Joey. Yeah, Joeys are baby kangaroos, right? Hold on, let me scroll up here. What we got? Do you know how to recognize a female ghost? Boobies. That's a widow Joey. Dopey looking things, emus, glorified feather dusters. Just because you guys lost a war against them, bro. Calm down. I think those emus are adults either. Hey, Apo. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Bunch of friends playing around. Yeah. It didn't look like they were really... It wasn't really aggressive, you know? Those are reds. Yeah, this big motherfucker right here looks like it. Look at him staring down the cameraman. The fuck you want, son? What? Boom. Ooh. Yes, look at that. Look at him standing on his tail. I seen him do that to a person once. Look. Just that's how fucking strong that tail is. That's crazy. He straight gut checked him. Straight gut checked him. Okay. I'm gonna... Tina! Good morning, Tina. Buenos dias. I hope you slept like the angel that you are. Reds are jacked. Nice. Yeah, see, that guy probably wouldn't have squared... I mean, to save his dog, he probably would have squared up with the red, though. He probably would have been like, I don't give a fuck. It's my dog, homie. Ba-ba! But let's watch this. This is moments, if were not filmed, no one would believe. I saw this shit and I said, what? Okay, because I've lived one of these moments. I did some ninja shit that if I didn't have a witness, no one would believe it happened. But I had a fucking witness, and we both went, oh, what? When it happened. It was badass. Let's see what they got
Don't really
here.
seem possible.
I'm gonna... Heights, man. Heights freak me the fuck out.
An unbelievable footage to watch that
Extreme
sort of
heights.
looks like a video game. Is this real? Somehow the ball ended up entering inside a car that was driving by.
What?
In probably one of the craziest moments in
The dude kicked the ball into
made
the
a really
car.
bad miss. Somehow the ball ended up entering inside a car that was driving by.
Bro, that kick was bad. It was a bad
In probably
kick.
one of the craziest moments in Frisbee history, a professional Frisbee
This is
player grabbed a
crazy.
pizza and managed to throw it from a house balcony into another house's microwave that was 65 feet away.
Nice.
An unbelievable moment.
Okay, that was on purpose, though. That was clearly on purpose, but still, good shit. You wouldn't try that without recording it. Let's be real. No one would try that shit without recording. Like, bro, I'm gonna frisbee this fucking pizza into that microwave. Hold on. Okay, go. That was what Gina Carano was thinking of signing Drunk 3PO's Cara Dune figure. That was what? What was she thinking? Reds are jacked? I don't know. I'm not following. Sorry, man. Sam. All right, let's
Moment
see
to
what
watch
this is.
happened at a city in Germany when the wind speeds were so high that an Airbus A380 struggled to land properly and
Damn,
even
look
went
at
a
it
little
wobble.
sideways, which is crazy considering this type of plane weighs in at around 1.2 million pounds.
Woo! Ooh, look at that motherfucker swerving.
A beautiful moment to watch happen when a
Okay, that was pretty cool.
family got a surprise from a disabled soldier who visited a little boy with the same condition as him to show him that having a disability can't hold him back.
Okay, that's not exactly an amazing moment. Well, I mean, it is an amazing moment, but it's not an unbelievable moment.
Glasses flew away, and a couple of minutes later it suddenly came back from the sky directly into her hand.
What? What?
Suddenly
Hold on.
came a brilliant moment happened when one of the glide
Hold on, watch
when
this
two
shit.
women were paragliding, a literal 1 in a trillion moment happened when one of the glider's sunglasses flew away, and a couple of minutes later it suddenly came back from the sky directly into her hand.
Directly into her hand. It looked like it fell in her lap.
Into her hand.
Oh yeah.
Flew away.
Look, it comes from right here, from this corner, right into her lap. Watch.
And a couple of minutes later it suddenly came back from the sky directly into her hand.
Right here, watch. Boom, right into her. Oh yeah, it was right into her hand. Because her hand was down here. That's crazy. Holy shit.
A hilarious moment.
Oh shit, that one was crazy. I mean, I understand you're flying around in circles and there is but that, whoa, that's badass. We're gonna do something awesome. Nobody's around to witness it. She signed it to Joey instead of Jay. Oh, Joey. It's a widow Joey. Gina was thinking of signing. Oh, okay, got you. How lucky is that? I know, right? That's insane. Holy shit. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Let's pull this. Let's see what else they
Zoom
got.
meeting happened when a student decided to pull a joke and pretend he was being kidnapped mid-class, and the professor's reaction was priceless.
Did you guys just see Tyler get kidnapped?
In Bolivia, there's
Okay, it's a practical joke, bro. It's not an unbelievable moment. Does not qualify for this video. Bad.
sort of a salt flat, which comes from a lake that went dry, which left what acts like a giant mirror of over 300 square miles.
Whoa.
And even on film, it doesn't look real.
That is crazy.
It's the law that when a school bus stops...
That was pretty crazy. But that's, I mean, let's see what the next one is. The pilot steered around trying to make the catch possible. Oh, really? That would make sense if it, well, it looked like they were paragliding, just kind of like zipping around. But they weren't expecting, because even when you see her face, hold on, we're at 226. Oh, look. There, all right. Watch her
Moment
reaction.
happened when one of the glider's sunglasses flew away,
Because they
and a
didn't
couple
even,
of
I don't
minutes
think they
later, it
even
suddenly
noticed.
came back from the sky
Or they
directly
might
into her
have noticed,
hand.
but... Oh yeah, she was looking at it, huh? But she's super surprised though. Hold on, let's see.
And
let's see.
Directly into her hand.
It looks like she's looking at it, but how is she gonna spot the little pair of sunglasses? Yeah, see, her face is like, what? I don't think that was on purpose.
Bus stops, all the cars behind, and even coming the other direction have to stop too. When a student was about to leave the bus driver noticed that a car wasn't going to stop and save the child.
That was a good grab. I didn't think this.
Okay, not sure if this wins the prize for the most unromantic proposal of all time.
Well, let's see. Okay, that was a good catch, driver. Teacher doesn't give a fuck.
time, but a man decided to propose to his girlfriend by staging a robbery, which was kind of terrifying, but ended up being a sweet gesture.
Focuses his attention on her.
You have kids? How many kids? They're your girlfriends. It's my girlfriend. It's a ring. Yeah, we're not married. Was you married again?
Are you serious?
A really sort of extreme job.
Are you serious? All right, bro. Points for creativity, I guess, but nah, that is not. I don't know. I don't think that's how I would play that one. Stage a fucking robbery?
But kinda necessary for inspectors of high voltage power lines, which requires for the inspector to get into a helicopter to get really close to the power lines. And well, the electricity arcs are crazy to watch.
Cool. Yeah. I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
A
Tesla
sad
wouldn't
moment
give a
for a
shit,
news
though.
reporter happened when he tried to propose to his girlfriend, who
No! No! Don't do it.
happens to be his coworker, after just a few months of dating. And well, her reaction was to hide from the cameras.
Sakasz da moment da se
No.
omažiš za mene.
An amazing moment to see is a
Oh my god. Such a bad idea. Let's watch her swivel under the desk real quick.
Moment da se omažiš za mene.
An amazing moment.
Oh. That's so sad. Oh, right? She finds out it was staged.
Moment to see is a roller skater doing a crazy flip and using the toe stop technique to land properly.
Whoa. That was sick.
And absolutely
No. Bro, don't just skip over that one.
doing a crazy flip and using the toe stop technique to land properly.
Dude. Look at that.
And using the toe stop technique.
She does a forward flip. She fucking toe stops into a flip and toe stops out of it.
To land properly.
Whoops. Huh. I wanted to try to...
Doing a crazy flip and using the
Look at
toe
that.
stop technique to land properly.
Boom. Oh my god. Animation reference for days. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Roller skater doing a
incredible.
crazy flip and using the
Shut your mouth. Oh, sick. That was sick.
and absolutely
Holy shit.
crazy footage to watch comes from a CCTV camera in Brazil, which shows how a pool above a garage collapses in the middle of the night. Luckily, there was no one in the garage or the pool at the time. Sometimes things really just don't.
Damn. That's nuts. I want to see it empty out again. That was crazy. I want to see it empty out again. Dude, look at this shit.
And absolutely crazy footage to watch comes from a CCTV camera in Brazil, which shows how a pool above a garage collapses in the middle of the night. Luckily, there was no one in the garage or the pool at the time.
Whew. Dang.
Sometimes things really just don't go with it.
Yeah, I've seen this one. This poor guy. New fear unlocked. Skyscraper pools. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that. No, don't do that. No, stay the fuck out of here. Skyscraper pools. Fuck you. Nope. You mean the ones with like a glass wall on the side? And then there's just like an open air, a cliff or some shit? Nope. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. No, thank you. No, I'm not doing that shit.
The same sport we do. Luckily for this badminton player, the wind became her practice partner.
Oh, that's sick.
Even though this was
That's fucking cool.
so hard to process,
Oh, shit. God damn it.
practices the same. Sometimes we don't have a friend that practices the same sport we do.
Look at this.
Luckily for this badminton player, the wind became her practice partner.
That's fucking cool, man.
Even though this was caught on camera, it's still hard to process what's going on. But this is the first walking paper horse, which was designed by the Agastya Foundation.
That's pretty cool. But not cool enough for me to care that much.
With camera, a video that looks kind of unreal is one from Tuscany that looks like a grass sea. With cameras being everywhere nowadays, people have to think twice before attempting to do something not so smart. When a man from New Jersey attempted insurance...
That's true. If you got a stupid ass idea, think twice. You might be on camera.
...fraud by dropping ice in the Florida hotel and then pretending to fall, he didn't realize he was on camera.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Flying can be the dream.
Fuck you, scam guy. Oh, it's time to go to work now. See you around, Kai. Take care, Augie. And Kai and everyone. Take care of yourself, brother. Hey, PJ's back.
Dream of many. A company that's making that dream come as close to reality as possible is one called Omni, which designed a hoverboard that lets you basically live like you're in 2030.
Yeah.
And well, the only problem...
See, I'm not big on heights. I would ride this bitch around. I would. That'd be sick. That'd be fucking sick. Because you know why? If I fall, this thing is going to break my fall.
Problem is that it costs around $20,000.
You need to get cheaper. All right.
2 workers who managed to get a table ready in a matter of seconds.
What?
Despite this looking kind of
clever, using centrifugal force. Look at this.
Despite this looking kind of...
Yeah, oh man. That is fantastic. That is, I love it. I love ingenuity, man. Dude, you caught me on my hoverboard. Hey, Potato Revan. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, I'm guessing. No, what time is it for you? It's a little later than that, right? Check your DMs. I sent you a video that you won't believe. All right, I'll check that next after this one. Watch Jason Statham, the mechanic, murder someone breaking the swimming pool glass. Yeah, we're gonna see that in a movie one day, and then people are not gonna swim in those anymore, like when fucking Jaws came out.
Hotel. Possible thanks to a 106 feet long LCD screen.
That's not impressive.
Come in and try to balance on a sort of elastic rope that's hung in the middle of a stage. And well, sometimes really cool moments come out of it, but sometimes not. A not-so-known fact is that humpback whales are one of the most acrobatic whales, being able to jump out of the water about the length of their bodies, which is around 50 feet.
That's pretty badass.
And decided to help the bird out.
Oh, it's...
Bird in the leg, who got stuck in some fishing lines someone left behind, and decided to help the bird out.
Yeah, I like how you notice that the bird immediately backs up. It's like, hey, bro, could you help me out? The bird immediately like recognizes help incoming. That's great, man. Well, that's kind of heartwarming. Not unbelievable.
Who managed to lift the 733-pound...
So I'm just going to say a bunch of these clips are inappropriate for the name of this video. This shit ain't right.
On Denny Stones.
Yo, I don't know why, but I got some new people in here if y'all want to drop a like before you go. It's 10:02 a.m. Oh, 10.2, 10:20, or 10:02. Jason Statham did that already in the movies The Mechanic 2, I think it was. Oh, okay.
Becoming the second woman to be able to lift it in history.
Oh, cool. Wow. Nice. Yes. Way to go.
A moment to watch is this man who manages to cut the glass for a table in a matter of seconds.
Why is that impressive, bro? Give me some cool shit.
A two-time national champion. At the 2014 Stars on Ice, she pulled off an incredible performance that left the audience speechless.
Let's show us the cool thing she did then.
To enter you just an unbelievable footage to watch up. And the amount of energy required to carry that rock and run underwater is huge. An absolute crazy moment to watch from a footage released by NASA of an astronaut doing a spacewalk with amazing views of Earth.
Yeah, I don't...
Even though it doesn't look like it,
our current spacesuits are not sufficient for me to go up into space right now.
even a small current of water has enough power to cause a lot of damage. In Maine, a road collapse was caught on camera when there were some issues with the culverts in the area.
That is cool to see it happen.
An incredible moment to watch happened when a
All right, let's see what this one
96-year-old
is.
World War II veteran got back in one of the planes that were flown at the time after not flying in decades, and he even did a barrel roll.
And he did it with skill.
You are amazing. You are the man.
Made me feel right at home. It's just like putting the car in the garage. You do it without thinking.
In Thailand, there's a tourist attraction in which they visit a
Okay, we don't need to... He's already losing me here with the videos. But let's check the Twitter here. Let's see what you got, Revan. You sent me a little something, huh? Sent me a little something. All right. Let's see what this is. What? Okay. Revan, what the fuck is this? 11:22 for Kitty Bear, 10:22 for Revan. Alrighty. What a load of crap. I know a lot of those are pretty shitty, but some of them were fucking cool. I don't get flat earthers. Oh, speaking of which, Orville Nation. So this is what this is what Potato Revan just sent me. Oop, pardon me. Look, the breathing forest floor. What the fuck is happening here, Revan? Oh, you're in a Facebook group? Dude, look at this shit. Oh, yeah, you're right. That was looping, not a barrel roll. Yeah, barrel roll is like this. He did a Yui. Yeah. Dumbass who made this video. Yeah, the guy who made that video clearly doesn't understand what unbelievable moment was caught on camera means. But, dude, what is happening? What is the geological explanation for what we're seeing right here? What's happening here? Yes, thank you. That's what I... Oh, man, it's like you're in my head. Explain.
This clip, shot by videographer Gene Arthur in a Canadian forest, shows the ground appearing
in a Canadian forest where the Bigfoots are. Gotcha.
To swell, almost as if it's breathing. What's really happening is that the large conifer trees, or pine trees, are catching gusts of wind, just like the sail of a sailboat, causing them to sway back and forth. The result is that their wide but shallow root system is causing the ground to swell up and down as the trees sway from side to side.
Oh, that's okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Still fucking cool, but logical. Interesting. I have seen something like that, Potato Revan. Mine shafts and caves collapsed and filled with ether. It's about to collapse if you ever see it run. Mine shafts and caves collapsed and filled with ether. It's about to collapse. Filled with ether. It's about to collapse if you ever see it run. How would you know if it's about to collapse? Waves of water going underground. Seen that in my country happen to grassland. Waves of water going underground. Are you talking about this? I'm gonna turn off the sound here. Are you talking about this? Waves of water going underground. Well, apparently that's not what the case is here, but trees are pulling up earth. Yep, because of wind. Fucking PJ called it. Or it's just the wind and the tree. Ah, yeah, there we go. It makes for a cool video. Yeah, it really does. Water. Well, this guy says it's the wind, which sounds right actually. Because the wind blows, you see right there, the wind blows really hard. You can tell in the background. And then the trees dip, and when it does that, it pulls up they turn, and then the ground goes up. So that's fucking cool, man. Oh, Simple Kai, that shit ain't normal. I know it's not normal. It just makes sense once I see the explanation. That's true too. Yeah, it just makes sense because what else was it gonna be? Like I couldn't imagine. I was like, what the fuck is this? Ah, I see. Shallow root system pulling up at the dirt on top of the roots. Gotcha. That's nuts. That is nutty. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Well, a man punches kangaroo trying to rescue his dog. That was the one that started this all off. That's where we all started. Jaw-dropping mysterious videos you have to see. Instant regret compilation. Let me see this mysterious videos. What? Okay. Is it just me or is this guy an idiot? Hold on. Is it just me? Let's see.
Little fads, it seems.
Man walks through turnstile.
The one man's found a way to bend the laws of physics. At the beginning of the clip, a man enters a turnstile. As he attempts to push through, he gets caught up as the bar hits into his leg, laughing at his own awkwardness.
So,
if you watch closely, however, you'll notice that the end of the bar seems to pass through the awkwardness.
What the fuck? Yeah. Let's watch that again.
In this, enters a turnstile. As he attempts to push through, he gets caught up as the bar hits into his leg, laughing at his own
Look,
awkwardness.
watch this. What the fuck?
If you watch closely, however, you'll notice that the end of the bar seems to pass through the man's leg as he attempts to negotiate the turnstile.
Look, watch this shit. It's behind his leg. It looks like it's behind his leg.
Partially passed through the turnstile, he ends up behind the bar, left to try and negotiate the turnstile yet again.
The fuck?
Here it is, zoomed in and in slow motion.
It was behind him, right? I'm trying to see if it passes in front.
Here it is, zoomed in.
Let's watch right here.
Slow motion.
What the fuck? Okay, guys. Yeah, that's where I'm at. What the fuck?
How could such a thing have happened? Some viewers have suggested some sort of molecular anomaly.
Hold on. What's this? In my country, there are a few places where it looks like grassland, but it's grass floating on top of water. When windy, it will make waves. In World War II, it scared the shit out of Germans. Oh, yeah. Because if you fall through, there is no getting out. You get stuck under the grass. It's worse than quicksand. Can't you tear at the grass and pull on it and like can't whoa, ooh, that sounds scary and shitty. No, it's not behind him. Yeah, it's so weird because his leg is way back, right? His leg is back and the turnstile comes up in front. It's just in shadow, so it looks awkward.
Or perhaps a glitch in the fabric of reality. Others have gone so far as to suggest that the man is some type of such a thing have happened. Some viewers have suggested, how could such a thing have
Let's see.
and in slow motion.
Yeah, because he's sideways. Yeah, it comes up and knocks him in the nuts. Okay.
Lifts in throw this out.
Okay, that did look super
Film.
weird.
In this footage, the sounds are all you need to be scared out of your wits. The footage was shot from a high window in the dark of night. The area being filmed could be an alley or small courtyard. However, the details of the space are less important than the terrifying sounds coming from deep within the shadows. As the camera rolls, the night air is filled with the chilling sounds of blood-curdling screams.
That's an animal, though. That's clearly an animal.
The person or creature whose shrieks brought our cameraman to the window can't be seen, adding to the terrifying mystery.
Yeah, because his right leg is back. It's back behind the turnstile, and it comes up and clocks him in the nuts. Female fox in labor. Oh, is that what it is?
The video's description suggests it could be a ghostly entity or something.
Yeah, that's what I figure. It's like an animal screaming, crying
sort of
out.
Monster. Whales that are the common.
Okay, let's
Stream of what's happening outside of the station's windows to the rest of us sitting on
this
Earth.
Is normal.
According to Instagram account, unanswered user disappeared to capture a bizarre phenomenon before the footage could be deleted from official sources. The clip shows the glittering stars and brilliant colors visible from just outside of the ISS. However, something unusual appears to be floating through space.
The fuck is that?
There have been many things captured by people.
It's like glowing too.
This is one of them.
The object's size is difficult to determine without anything in the backdrop to use for scale.
What is that?
What do you think it is?
It seems to be made out of a pale yellow or gold metal that gleams in the dim light of space.
NASA has written this off as space debris.
Huh.
The camera before disappearing out of its range.
It also looked like.
Why don't they have better cameras that you can zoom in with up there?
The object is merely space debris, man-made object off the drama. Viewers get much more than they bargained for when a man is called out for cheating. The video begins with the show's host showing a man and woman footage on her phone, evidently of the man cheating on the woman.
What the fuck was that?
This is where things get a little bizarre. Take a look.
What the fuck?
As you can see, a few yards away from the camera, the man seems to start running on all fours. This is certainly a bizarre thing to do, but the real shock comes when his feet and legs begin lifting off the ground, kicking in mid-air almost as if he was swimming.
What the fuck?
It genuinely looks like he doesn't touch the ground with his hands.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Hold on. Look, yeah, because it looks like... But you can't see his hands because of the shitty quality. You can't even see his head.
Almost as if he was swimming.
Motherfucker ran on all fours. What the fuck? Hold on. Look at this motherfucker go.
Running away, likely to get away from the prying eyes of the camera.
He goes in all
This is
fours.
where things get a little bizarre.
What the fuck? What the fuck? To answer the dig question, go outside and take your shovel and take out a 3x3 foot square of grass and 1 feet deep and see if you can punch through that. Well, no, that's fine. I'm not saying punch. I'm saying claw. Like claw, pull at it. Pull it down. Because if it's on top of water, if it's floating on top of water, oh, it's dirt. So it's grass on dirt on water. Ooh, that would be sketch. That would be very sketch. Faye, you cannot see the stars on the camera on the lens on the ISS. That's true because of exposure. Yeah, the exposure would be it's the same with the moon pictures. Because of the exposure, you can't see the stars, or else it would be way blown out. You can do in 4 limbs. It takes time to learn, but it doesn't seem efficient. It does not seem efficient to do this. See, how slow is that? And why would he do that? Why would he do? He's on TV.
As you can see, a few
running on all fours. What's wrong with you?
Eventually catching up with standing nearby, dumbfounded, staring after the man.
Why?
Around our cities and towns. The footage provides a blurry shot of a clearing in the forest. The clearing is bright with sunlight, but the day is...
Yeah, I think this is fake. This looks fake. It's moving around like crazy, blurry fucking creature.
Far from
No.
peaceful. The man holding the camera seems to have spotted a strange humanoid creature yelling in an unknown language.
Look how shitty the footage is.
It's hard to see the creature clearly, but it's definitely smaller than a typical human. The majority of its body is dark, except for the face, as if it's wearing a dark cloak.
Yeah, it's because it's someone in a costume. It's bullshit.
It holds a long stick in one hand,
unless you guys think something different. If you're from that,
shaking it at the man.
That region. Yeah, that was a freaky video. To freak people out.
The footage was
maybe,
allegedly filmed in Russia, leading some to believe that this is a being from Slavic folklore known as Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a demon, suggests that the more sinister folklore.
No.
Take a look.
This could easily be
As
fake.
you can see, a strange figure is standing in the middle of the road. The driver slows down and swerves around the person. While this could simply be explained as someone odd standing in the middle of the road, perhaps pulling a prank, when we watch the footage again, something more chilling becomes apparent. Take another look. If you watch closely, the figure seems to appear out of thin air. It looks like the car adjusts their high beam, which reveals that the figure appears out of nowhere. Many to believe it's out of nowhere.
But maybe...
Beam, which reveals that the figure appears out of nowhere.
Hold on now.
Is someone odd.
Because you switch your high beams on if you think you see something up ahead.
Standing in the middle of the road, perhaps pulling a prank. When we watch the footage again, something more chilling becomes apparent. Take another look.
Let's see.
Becomes apparent.
Because there was a light there.
Look.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
If you watch closely, the figure, the genuine sighting of the lady, and it's this chilling detail that has led many to believe that this is a genuine, which reveals that the figure appears out of nowhere.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up after this. I'm done.
Agree.
No more ghosts and shit.
A large, its dark color could be fur, but it's a tall person out for a high, incredible speed. Could this video really?
Okay, yeah, I'm done. If I want to talk Bigfoot, I'll talk Bigfoot on another night. But that dude running on all fours, that was weird. That was super weird. Why the fuck would you do that? That wicked damn Warwick Davis. Warwick. The only Warwick I know is from Dota. But that is, I think that'll tie us up for the night. Excuse me. I think that's all we got.
72%? What the hell? You running a channel or a car wash? Why everybody leaving?
Oh, everyone's leaving because the show's over. But it's been fun hanging out with everybody. It's been a blast. Thank you all for hanging out and sharing stuff. Like, that was nuts. I'm cool. That was a decent way to wrap tonight up with some of that stuff. But yeah, dude. All right, I'm out of here. It's bedtime. Actually, because I got more RAM now. I'm at 48. Oh my god, 48 gigs of RAM. I'm stoked. I'm gonna play some video games before bed. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play some video games. I might clip a segment from earlier with the. No, it's just reading out loud. It's not even a great writing tip. It's a normal one. That's not even a. Fuck that. That was kind of I was expecting more. I was expecting something else, something that you could do aside from reading out loud that would help you spot typos. But no, just reading aloud. I was Ewok Wicket played by Warwick Davis. Oh, okay. See you later. Yeah, take care, Nick, Sam, PJ, Kitty Bear, Potato Revan, One Man Show, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out. Nighty night, Augie. I think Augie's already gone. He's got work. Take care, everybody. It's been a blast. And I leave y'all with a little bit of hope. Let's start the week off right. Mwah. Hasta luego, amigos.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.